Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder. One of the best kept secrets on social media, the best of the business. Shout out to the miss. Um, Today, change it up a little bit. You know, how you do morning to the fam. That'll be back. That'll be back soon. Switch it up today. We're gonna do underrated brunch talk. We haven't had a underrated brunch talk in a while, so this is underrated brunch talk number 11. Ladies and gents, this is number 11 of the underrated brunch talk. So hopefully people could come and we could, talk a little bit about different things. And let me get these announcements out the way first. Uh, to my underrated one family, as always, the ones that was there from the beginning and the ones along the way. What's going on, brother JMJ? What's going on? That's my day one, bro, right there. Day one right there, brother JMJ. Good brother, good brother. To come up, to come up. There's a link right there. And for the ones along the way, thank y'all so much for participating and always holding me down. I really appreciate that. And I do not take y'all for granted. And bring some more people. Bring some more people. That would be greatly appreciated. So shout out to y'all and thank y'all so much. Very much appreciated. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. That's what I met him at. Met the brother right here. Brother J&J. Shout out. So shout out to the mighty LDBC. That stands for Lions Den Boxing Community. Also basketball community. And shout out to the brothers and sisters over there. And I've been rolling with them for all these years and still now. So LDBC all day. So shout out to the mighty LDBC. We not just talk about sports. We do serve our community to make it better. Put some respect on. Also, shout out. Yeah, come on up, JMJ. Come on up. I want you to come up so we can talk about it. And also, shout out to hashtag TWT family. Shout out to y'all, to the family. You might see some LD. You see that, like my man JMJ down with the LDBC. You might see hashtag TWT family up in here. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. So shout out to y'all. Keep up the fine work. And but I was listening to Brother Ticket TV. So again, he's part of the LDBC fam. He knows me. Everybody say, yeah, underrated ways. So he knows me. So he was talking about Isaiah Thomas Jr. almost got stuck up, but nothing happened to him. More than that, because they know who he is. And he was talking about how these lot of young kids is very lost in these days, and Paul was talking about we also, so shout out to Ticket TV. Y'all got to go back. This morning he was talking about it. I caught towards the end, so shout out to brother Ticket TV. Keep up the fine work and everything. I'm trying to get him to do the chop up everything. It's hard because he's a busy man, so God's willing, we can have him soon. So he definitely gonna bless us and everything. So shout out to brother Ticket TV. But he was talking about how the parents is lost, how the kids is lost. And I want to talk about that a little bit because I've been saying this for years on this channel and also on my secondary channel, the number one grinder, Real Talk. I've been talking about it, but especially his channel, I've been talking about this for years, and we seeing that it's really unfold what happened right now. And it's not just young people is happening, but actually grown kids. There are some grown kids actually like little children. And it's not good, in the community, especially in our community. It's not good, and it's time sometimes, And people, when you talk to people, give them the hard truth. It's time to grow up. Yeah, it's time to grow up. And a lot of times we be holding their hands too long, and then they keep on depending on our hand. Just like my late parents, they had to let go. And mother's gonna be mothers, father's gonna be father. Everybody, oh yeah, what about the father? Father play with effect too, because sometimes the father be hold their kids longer too. And sometimes you gotta let them learn their own path, learn their own mistakes, and learn them. You're always gonna be there, but learn your own mistakes. And to look back right now in my life, I've been through pitfalls in my life. Don't get me wrong. I made mistakes in my life and everything, but I've always found a way to get out of it through. Y'all know when I do this, y'all know what I'm talking about. And so, and God had put people around me to make sure that no matter what I am, I'll be okay. And by doing that, it makes me stronger. It makes me wiser. So I'm still learning, internal learning. Remember, I coined that eternal learning. So that's eternal learning comes from. So that's just continually to better ourselves and the ones around us and everything. And we see how society is today. What we talk about right now, they don't want to hear that. They still keep on holding on ahead and everything. So good afternoon to you. How you feel? How you been? Glad you're here. If you want to come up, you can come up. The ladies and gents, that's on you. If you want to come up, again, shout out to the miss. You know, but it's very important. Yeah, Bless woke up today too. Yes, yes, yes. And so, I want us to still be inspired. You know, I want us. Okay, got you. Got you. Appreciate you. Appreciate it. I want us to be inspired. You know, sometimes you got people that is up here and they fail to understand why they get up here because they keep on forgetting about what the source coming from and what God had assembled them around them. We see even in the spaces on social media, even outside social media. They don't get praise. And then the ones who grind like me, they had their nose up. And it's cool with me. It's all right with me. I just want to do God's work. I'm imperfect, yes. Do I have flaws? Yes. That's the first thing we gotta understand. Wherever people wait, like the brothers say, bless you because I woke up today. That's a great thing. It's a great thing to wake up. A lot of people don't have a chance to wake up. I'll be 58 this Tuesday coming up. God's willing. It's a blessing. I believe I will be there. I believe I'll be there next Tuesday. And the one thing we have to understand that sometimes people take things for granted. Sometimes we take things for granted what people are saying to us. We take granted what people have given us and everything, and we shouldn't do that. You know. Salute to you. That's why I tell you, LDBC be coming through. That's my LDBC fan right there. Shout out to you, brother Alex. Thanks for always supporting me throughout the years. And and so the thing for me is, when God send you the good people Should should take that for granted, you know. But sometimes when you in that battle, that's what people fail to understand. Sometimes you in that righteous battle, that's all you know. You know what I mean? And sometimes we get so cold, and sometimes we gotta open up a little bit, you know. And that's why I want people to come up. You know, they ain't all about yo, speak my truth, speak your truth. Let's speak the truth, you know, because there's a lot of rabid rabbits out there ready to hurt us. These unrighteous ones that hurt us because we approaching righteousness. We approaching want to do the right thing. We approaching wants to do the right thing. We want to correct whatever it is wrong in our life or wherever wrong people is like in our life. We want to correct it. So we gotta understand that Satan's army and his demons into effect. And I know people told Grinda, man, you talking that spiritual. No, I'm giving you the real. Because society ain't gonna tell you that. See, I have to understand one thing a long time ago. That when I do this, I've been a content creator for a minute now. So I could say this. When you talk the truth, when you transform trying to be the best that you can be, you're not gonna get that many. You're not gonna get that many. You ain't gonna get the pussy you used to. And I'm cool with that. You know, hey, no, listen. Let me explain something to the people. Cause see, when you're a content creator, you are a brand. I don't want people to understand you are a brand. So you wherever you have, you gotta push it out there. So that's why you gotta make sure your brand is pure. You gotta make sure, yeah, it's gonna be little hiccups here and there and everything. And there's nothing wrong being monetized. Nothing wrong in monetize, feed your family, and to help, help yourself and help other people. Don't let nobody be telling you, oh, you should get monetized because no. There's nothing wrong. The money is there. Go get it. And that's going to enhance you to better yourself, the better the endeavors that you want to put out there in this earth to make it better for you, your family, or wherever it is that you're doing what's right. You go for it. Don't listen to people because a lot of people, and I'm talking about in our space, they had got monetized everything. I salute you, but at the same time, it was for the wrong purpose. See, we have to understand. We gotta stop. I put this. There are people who have wrong perspective of things, wrong purpose in their life. And what happened, we want to be around people to clap. No. And anything going contrary to what God's saying, I don't want to be around it. Now, there are some people who say, you make a choice. Yeah, you don't go around and make a choice. But just understand this. You made that choice of the devil, there's consequences you're going to pay. If you're going to make a choice to be in God's side, there's a price you're going to pay. There's no in between. And so, where I'm at right now in my life, I want to do things the right way. Ain't nobody going to tell you should do it this way and that way. No. I just want to do things the right way. I want to treat people the best I can be. As long as I get it back and everything, and even if I don't get it back, I know where to go. I know I have a choice to move on. Well, also I have the right to defend myself if you try to come at me, especially if you're a man or a woman. I have the right to defend that because I'm just saying, through my late parents, I lived through. So when people talking about, this is my truth or this is what I need to do, okay. Keep on playing. Keep on playing that devil. Please, keep on playing that Satan's kitchen if you want. Keep on playing that. And I know people gonna say to go, you try to tell me what to do. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm trying to whatever truth I get. Give it to y'all. So if y'all can hear me, press one, please. I should have asked you that few minutes ago. That was my fault. My bad going there. If y'all can hear me, press one, please, before I continue. And there's the link up there. If you wants to come up, you can come up. Okay. Let me get some more ones, please. So if y'all can hear me, I need some more ones, please, from other people. For other people in the chat. Okay, we need some more one more ones. Okay. Got it. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on for 1 second. I got. Oh, the mic. No, I'm not on the mic. Regular from the from laptop. But thank you. I do got a mic. I'm out of town, so mic. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm out of town, so I got a mic. I haven't used that in a while. I gotta hook that up. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. But get back what I'm saying is I learned this from my late parents. Life is all about right or wrong. Choose it. And the sad thing, outside the space and even inside the spaces and other sectors, a lot of people do not want to make that decision. And like I say, for it's cool. But wherever anything negative, wherever Satan the devil has, I'm not talking about the ones in the chat, I'm talking about the ones listening outside right now. Wherever it is, you keep it over there. Don't bring it over here. Well, we here, we trying to get things done. Ain't nothing but winners over here. People say, "Oh, you don't have to have a lot to be a winner. You're a winner." Like the brother saying, you gets up in the morning, you're a winner. You deal with pain, you're a winner. I'm in a little pain myself, but I'm a winner. Whatever I do, I'm a winner. And what we gotta do, we gotta put this, we gotta put this as exercising inward in our life. Why I gotta have material things to be a winner? Now, the material things, what I'm talking about just now, the material things that help you live as a person, that's the way, that's what it should be right then and there. Just like I always said, and I said it again, I don't worship no man, I don't worship no women, I don't worship no material things. That no one grounded on, nah, don't, because I gotta have a certain perspective of priorities in my life. Like I said, priorities is very important. And sometimes it's frustrating. Especially you transform again. to be better. Things ain't working out, but don't worry about it. If it doesn't work at that time, you keep on pushing. God always going to give you things when you need it. And then when you look at it, it's on time. I'm telling you, I'm a testimony of that through my life. I've been on this. I'd be 58. I'd be 58 this Tuesday coming up. And trust me, family, I have suffered, but I'm here because I'm a winner. You know. There you go. No, no, no. See, I know you start. Stop, stop, stop. Yeah. So the way I look at it like this, that I coined this eternal learning. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. So that's the beautiful thing about it. So, and it's a beautiful. It's a great thing. The great thing, you know, we still want to learn. I think that's a scary thing. It's a good thing. It's scary because I want to learn and to get wise. Because now because people say, "Oh, you OG." I said, "All right, I'm OG," but now I'm approaching right now being an elder. Have more better knowledge and wisdom and stuff. So it's another thing. That's another aspect of my life that I had to embrace, and it's okay. And losing my uncle 7 months ago, there's no more elders in my family. So now, it's up to me and my first cousins. Me and my brothers and sisters. I mean, I'm sorry, the rest of my brothers and sisters, and my first cousins. We the one got to keep it going. So, and it's going to take work because we should have our own lives, so we gotta get to know each. I mean, we can know each other, but we get to get in contact with each other again. And I got you, I hear you, and so we got to get to know each other, and keep in contact and whatever it is, because we the ones now, and so there's always change is always good. So I want us today to be winners. I want us today, no matter what you're going through, you are winning. Don't let nobody take that away from you. Don't have nobody be seeing you a certain way because they feel like it. That's on them. And that's very important. Of anything that you want to get, that I want you to get out this slide, whatever time that it is today, you're a winner. And I'm gonna do whatever I can to keep on being a winner, because do my late parents, the one who first is, and that's very important, because there's a lot of people in this world is really sitting on that devil's tail, like I always say. And they would do whatever they can to knock you off, to be righteous. They would do whatever they can to destroy your reputation as a human being, because they fail to understand the devil just using them like a piano. Play them notes. They play them devil notes. And after that devil fitting put you off. For us, as righteous, imperfect, despite we're imperfect and flawed, let's keep on being in righteous. Let's keep on moving in this eternal learning I'm talking about. Wherever it is, You know, sometimes we got to see some people where everybody is not bad out here. So that society went, oh, everybody, but no, everybody not bad. There are some people that they need help, and I'm just saying, protect yourself. Yes, protect yourself. Yes, protect yourself, but help somebody. Because sometimes that encouraging word, sometimes you give a little money, sometimes that could be, oh man, I could never know. Like it was a few years ago, right? And I was getting ready. I was setting up my live and stuff, computers, laptop was on and everything. And I said, let me go get me some breakfast. Cause I thought I was ahead of time. And so I never forget it was on a Friday. And it was this lady with two kids. She said, I just want some food for my kids. I said, what about you? I'll be fine. So I was getting my stuff and I trying to find I gotta get some for her and the kids. And I know when I reached the other pocket because I had a sweatsuit. And the sweatsuit I was getting ready to wear a few days before, I never put it on. So I hung it up. So I wore the sweatsuit and I went in my other pocket. I had $45. Because I already got $45 because somebody owed me that money. That's another story. If I don't forget, I'll tell y'all that time. I'll tell y'all about it in the near future. But find out the money. And I said, wherever it is, this was at 7-Eleven. I said, wherever you and the kids just get it. I got it. And she said, no, you just go get the kids and stuff. So I got some breakfast food. I got some sandwiches, got some juices. And the lady helped me out so much. And something like she said, we got these juices for like that. Just gotta wait for me to put the tag on it and put it in. I said, all right, no problem. I knew the lady anyway. She was a manager. Now she's a manager in another part, another town and stuff like that. So with mine, I'm gonna tell you how God works in mysterious ways. On her stuff and the kids stuff because I made sure it got a nice bag. And my stuff, right? I paid less than $20. Plus, the points. The points help a lot out too. But even I had to use the points, it was coming with less than $20. As a matter of fact, for all her stuff, the mother and the kids, she had 3 kids. So the kids stuff and my stuff, that I got me some stuff. Because that night before I didn't eat, I wasn't feeling good. I wasn't feeling good, but I got up. I felt okay and everything. So, because if I don't eat certain limits of time, ever since I was I get sick. So it was. I would have to go put me some, put some in my system, make sure I'm fine. But out of all that, let me tell you, without the points, I would pay like within like $19. Do you know with my points with the 7-Eleven and stuff, my stuff was less than $18. Less than 18, no, it was less than $18. This lady walked with 2 bags of stuff for her and the kids, the drinks and sandwiches and stuff. And I had 1 bag because I had to eat. Like I said, I didn't eat that night before. You feel it? And I still had money. So I said, I might go out and treat myself out for some lunch. Later on, some dinner. Wherever I finish the lie. Could God direct me to the family? And I never forget, after I got the stuff and everything, and she said, "Thank you very much. I wish I could do it." And you have to do nothing, just survive. Now I pray for you. Just survive. And she was crying, said, "We're gonna have we gonna eat good, we gonna eat good and stuff." And I look back, I'm like, wow, you know. And they were at the bus stop at a bench and everything. She sat down and they ate, you know. So listen, grind. I know people that I'm not just saying y'all, but you know, grind. If you be doing those things, why you don't show? Because they don't need to be shown. I don't need to prove nothing. You know. Nah, that shout out to brother BMT. Yo, shout out to brother BMT. Now I know brother BMT. He be showing, you know, what he doing, and I think stuff like you know what you help people. They should know, you know. But at that time, like I wasn't thinking about doing that. You know, but you know, but shout out to brother BMT. You know, shout out to the shout out the ones that you know that I'm cool with. You know. So there was one guy. He said, man, you do live. Why you didn't do that?" I'm doing a live in the next 35, 40 minutes. So it wasn't for me to just do a video. And anyway, I want them to enjoy themselves, to eat the food. And I don't do nah. That's that you know. That's not my style. You know, that's not my style. Please hit the like button and share this out. Hit the like button and share this out. Greatly appreciate it. So when you step up and help out the ones that are less fortunate, yeah, some people who do that, they looking for, oh yeah, I'm gonna give me a blessing. No, do because you want to. Do what you have to because you want the next human being to live, next human being to be a winner. Now I'm gonna tell you how God works through His ways. A few months later, she said, "I know you don't remember me." I said, "Oh yeah, I remember you with the kids and everything." I'm just letting you know that that day, you know, when I had to go for an interview for Section 8, I got me a place that day. Now I'm so happy. I said I'm happy because I've been praying for you and the kids and everything. And I didn't know she was married and stuff. And come to find out, her husband was in the hospital, was fighting for his life, and he cancer free. You know. Hold on, yo. These people. Hold on. Hello. So let's understand that. Let's still be inspired. Keep on being winners. If y'all can still hear me, press one. Matter of fact, let me go to reaction and stuff. You know, thank y'all for being here and make it clap for this. Clap for yourselves. again. Cheer for y'all. Each other. Again. Yes. Again. Gotta have a little laughter in your life to keep yourself going, right? A little laughter. Oh, hold on. Salute to you, brother Kane Dolphin. Hope everything right with you. If you want to come up, you can. This is the Underrated Brunch Talk number 11. Ladies and gentlemen, it's welcome to come to the chat. Come to the panel. So please, if you wants to come up, there you go right here. The Timberwolves had took game 4, so ain't gonna be no sweep. But I still think that the Mavericks is still in the driver's seat. So I believe they're gonna finish off the Timberwolves, and when the Celtics they swept Indiana, so they waiting for the inner they waiting for the inner who they gonna play for the finals and stuff, and like they gonna I believe they started on June 6th. I remember it used to start on my birthday, June 4th. But the finals will start on June 6th. Oh, brother Pierre, okay. What's going on, brother Pierre?
Yeah. Peace and blessings to you, brother. What's going on today?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm doing good. How's everything with you?
Everything all right? You enjoy the holiday?
Yeah, I was out of town, so I'm still out of town. I enjoyed up here. It was all good. How's yours?
Everything was all right, man. Doing all right.
Good. All right. Something
Mm-hmm.
says that my brother, he said some too. He said, "Peace, brother P."
Peace to you, or something to think about. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sounds good. Yeah, yeah, the NBA playoffs. Boston's sitting back sipping on Kool Aid. They good. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, the Mavericks couldn't pull it out last night.
No, they
But
couldn't.
yeah, he couldn't pull it out. Yeah, so you know, Minnesota like to be a desperate basketball team. They're gonna learn a valuable lesson. It don't take much. And you're already almost, you're almost out of here. So it don't take but another little old hit, and you be up out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think the Mavericks still in the driver's seat, and I think that if you know, they played at the if they play the weight of the first 3 games, it should be no problem. And the Timberwolves, Andy Evans has showed up, and then the Count Towns, there's some people he showed that he should have been showing up, and you know,
right.
He should have been
Yeah,
showing up. So I'm not. I told people I'm not going to talk about it. But I say this that we have to say this, and I know that you understand. What I'm saying that the dollar supporting cast what outplaying the Timberwolves supporting cast, and that's the key.
right.
They outplayed them. People can say all they want to. They outplay. I'm not talking about the stars, but they supporting cast had outplayed them. They did
How
not
many
play
points?
afraid. They took it to them.
Yeah, I wasn't able to watch that game last night, but how many points did Anthony Edwards score?
Who?
How many points did Anthony Edwards get?
I believe he had 29.
Okay, so yeah, okay. So that means one of the math stars was off. What did yeah,
Yeah, one of the
Luca,
masks off. Yeah.
yeah, Luca or Kyrie wasn't on. Okay,
Yeah, right.
okay.
But we know about Kyrie now.
hmm Yeah, so
So I'm just saying that Lucas, I'm just saying they supporting cast, has really done the job against the Timberwolves. So I'm just saying I just want to see Dallas put a complete game. I'm talking with Lucas and Kyrie and the supporting cast. Just put the Timberwolves, put them away. Just get them out of here and get ready for Boston. Brother McLean, if you want to come up, you can. You are more than welcome to come up. There's the link right there. You will come up. Thank you so much. Clarence said, "What's up to you, brother? Pierre. Oh, there he is, right there. Yo, you know what? You gotta stop sneaking up on me. All right? I don't like to be sneaking up on people.
Listen,
Okay?
listen. One thing about us Bronx dudes, we don't never tell you when we coming. We just roll up.
I know, man. I'm gonna start having my Brooklyn Gat on them. So, okay, you want?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying you might have to do that, but we don't never tell you when we coming. We just
I know.
come on in.
Yeah,
What's up,
yeah,
brother
but
Pierre? What's going on? What's going on with y'all, man?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing good. How about
That's
yourself?
what's up.
doing good.
I'm alive. I can't complain. I'm in a little pain right now. I tore something in my back, but other than that, man, I'm alive. I really cannot complain, man. I'm good. God is good to me, and I have no complaints.
Yeah,
Right. No complaints.
exactly,
What's up?
exactly. Well, we was talking.
What we up here talking about?
We was just talking about the series against the Timberwolves and the Mavericks.
Oh, damn Mavericks. They had a chance to put it away last night, but you know what? This is what happens when you don't finish your food. You gotta finish your
Yeah.
food, man. They should have been celebrating. Right now, we should be talking about Mavericks versus the Boston Celtics. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
agree
It's
with
all
that.
and now,
good. It's all good because
yeah, I mean it's all good. Now in the next game, they know
Mavericks
what they
need to
got to do.
win.
Yeah, in the
Mavericks
next
need to
game, they know
win.
what they got to do. Mavericks know what they got to do in the next game
Oh yeah, they
because if you
mindset
allow
is they mind.
if you
Yeah.
if you
Yeah. Go
allow
ahead.
them if you allow the Wolves to get a second one, they're gonna start building confidence. Thing is, when a team starts building confidence, especially when they were down 3-0, and you let them come
Yeah.
back, that's your fault.
I don't see they come back. I think it's going to be
Little
it's going to
slow.
be yeah, it's going to be the Mavericks in Boston. But the thing about Boston, they got extra time. They got extra time. But also, if you think about it, people said that the Mavericks had to serve the same time, but that's not true because they got to play extra game. So that's like Celtics already got like 2 3 days ahead of resting.
Um,
Then if the Mavericks close the Timberwolves out, that's the key.
well, I'll tell you what. Either way you look at it, either team would be a great matchup for Boston. Either one would be a great matchup. And Boston, I'm not gonna lie to you. As much as there's always a rivalry with New York and Boston, I got to give them their props, man. They are a hell of a team, hell of a team. And Hey, may the best team win, but Mavericks definitely had. I watched that game last night, and they definitely had the opportunity to close it out, and they didn't finish their fool. But hopefully, when they come back, they do it again. They know what they got to do.
Right.
Yeah, they only got to do. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing about it. Now, if y'all remember, the NBA used to start on June 4th. Now it started on now it went up to June 6th.
Yeah, was that a Sunday or something like that? Or something like
Yeah, I
that?
believe it's a Sun. Well,
Yeah.
no, June 6th.
No,
Cause
no, no, not June, not
no,
June
no,
6th.
no, no. It starts on Thursday because my
Okay.
Yeah,
birthday is
Thursday.
this Tuesday.
Jay
Yeah,
Gibson,
they
what's
build
up, my
it.
brother?
Yeah, they build around TV ratings. So what they do is
Right.
they know Thursdays is a good night and Sundays is a good night. And then
Yeah.
yeah, people usually people are resting on Thursday
Right.
night because they know they're getting ready for the Friday. Then they're gonna get to Saturday. Everybody's parties.
Rest in peace to Bill Walton too, man. That was
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, rest in peace to Bill Ward.
yeah,
Right.
that was a boy. That was a whew. When I saw that, I said, "Oh my God, man, that was a real blow right there, man." No, that one,
Yeah,
that one hurt.
they hurt. And I'm gonna say one thing too. If Bill Wooden would not have problems with his foot, what could have been? I mean, yeah, he did good, did very. I mean, he squeezed out 2 championships, you
Yeah,
know, for Boston. He did squeeze out, so I ain't gonna lie. He still squeezed out 3, but I'm saying like this. I told people, you watch him in college. Bill Warden was no joker. Even when he came in the NBA with Spike hurting, Bill Warden was that dude, y'all. Could do both ends.
Yeah, he beat
Very
Dr.
skilled.
J. He beat Dr. J in
He
1977.
beat
So
Dr. J. That's right. He beat Dr. J, the 76ers, in 1977 NBA Finals.
hmm
yeah. He was definitely a force to be reckoned with. A great big man. He will be missed, and condolences, to the family. You know what I mean? He definitely will be missed, but he also lived his life. You know what I mean? He wasn't the oldest man, but I always say that when you can get to be 70 and up, and then maybe that's it for you. You lived your life.
yeah, you did.
You lived your life. Everybody's not gonna make it to see 100. I'd rather you say I'd rather see you go 70 years than to say you only been on this earth 25 years or 15 years. We're losing them young. So,
Yeah,
if you've been on this earth 75 years and you left, hey yo, who's gonna tell you anything? You was on this earth 75 years. That's a blessing.
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah,
That's a
you know what?
blessing.
But the one thing that really impressed me with Bill Warren, I'm talking outside basketball, he stand up against the system. And now people say, if you only stand up against the system, I'm gonna say why. Back in when he played college ball, now y'all know about John Wood. Now they say who John Wood? John Wood is he's a former great. He coached one of the premier programs at UCLA. They won about, I said, by maybe 13, 14 championships while he was there. But Bill Warren was one of the few athletes, few players back then that stand against the wall. He even stand against people who are treating us as a people. He was one of the few white athletes was doing that. Even John Wooden was telling him that you need to stay out of it, but John Wooden said he wanted to do the right thing, and I appreciate that. There's a few times he almost got thrown off of UCLA because of the stances that what he took, and so I appreciate that. And throughout the years, whatever he said was wrong, and even he talking about the brother Floyd, passed away. He said something about it that's wrong, and I appreciate that because it wasn't that many white athletes at that time was really was with us and everything, and I salute the late great Bill Walton for that, so and also like I said as a player, and him and John Wooden, they went head to head, at certain social matters. And so I respect Bill Walton for that. Thank you. Thank you for
Yeah.
standing up and being a player to been. And I'm just saying, y'all, if his foot, he wouldn't have had no foot problems, we would have said, oh, we got to put him as a great. Because Bill Wooden could do it. When
Uh,
he was on that floor, he could do it all.
I still put him as a great. I still put him
Yeah,
as in one of the greats.
I'm talking about other people. I do too, but I'm talking
Well,
about other
other people don't, other people don't know shit. So you got to excuse the public because a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
They just
mean,
people just like to go with who's their favorite, and it's cool, but it's not about favorites. It's about who did what they were supposed to do for the sport.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So a lot of people who don't do it, it's the same thing when we speak about boxing and other thing or any other thing, music, whatever. People don't know nothing. They just riding, and that's the type of society we live in.
yeah, as
Yeah.
far as me and Bill Walton, that has been Bill Walton on the commentating. 'Cause when he won the
Right.
championship, I was 8 months old.
Oh
So I'm not gonna
wow.
get in here. I'm not gonna get in there and talk because I only can talk about what I know about him. And that was his outrageous takes on NBA on NBC.
Oh God.
Yeah. Oh my lord. He was saying
Yo.
Robert Ory, the greatest small forward of all time.
Hey, he used to go off on that mic. He used to go off on that microphone. I'd be like, God, yeah, Bill, don't do that to them. Ah, man.
But no,
Yeah,
that was
Yeah,
Bill,
just
Bill
Bill.
was
it.
not holding back. Now,
Yeah, he
now
was.
it's so
Yeah,
funny
yeah,
you
he
talk
was high.
about
He was.
Brother Prince, right?
Yeah, he was
It's so
definition
funny
of
when you say,
hyperbole. He was
yeah,
definition of sports hyperbole, boy, because he would just be saying some wild stuff. But he
yeah,
was funny
yeah.
though. He was funny though. I mean, I couldn't do nothing because you'll watch the game and he'll say that and you'll be like, what that motherfucker say?
It was
You know,
almost
but
kind of. It's almost kind of like listening to George Foreman talk. And
right,
George never bite his tongue.
right.
So certain things you'd be like, George, did you just say that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like the same. This is why we have to give these guys their flowers,
Yeah.
not when
But
they
no, he had
pass,
me.
but while they're here.
He's had me laughing, boy. Especially when he
Yeah.
used to cover the Lakers, boy, in the Laker games.
Oh man,
Whew. Well, I was right
definitely.
around the corner from his house, so he happy he can come to
Mm.
him, and he just talking all kind of noise. But now, as far as his playing career, it speaks for itself. Speaks for itself, man. Like you said, won 3 championships, 3-time Naismith Award winner in college. Went to the
Yep.
NBA, and he did his job. Regardless he
That's
only played, he did his job. When Portland drafted him, they drafted him to do one thing, win him a championship, and he did that.
And
that's
that's what he
going.
did.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's going to be a packed funeral.
Yes, it will.
And, and let me say this though too, that people did not know when Bill Warden won a championship, his foot, the pain, I mean the injury of his foot had increased. They did not have the technology right now than back then. So you gotta understand, he was really playing on one leg, one foot, and doing a job. But I think what impressed me of Bill Walton of his smarts of the game, and I have to give credit to John. The day gave John Wooden teach him how to do things, fundamentals and stuff, and that's why, like, if people say, "What Bill Warden do?" He know when he know how to block the shot. He know when to pass. He know when to hustle, and that's what I've said. This, and I'm gonna keep it. Like, what could have been, and I'm saying he's great. We gonna say on this channel he's great, but what could have been if his foot would have got better? What could have been? And also, let me throw this out there too. Before the LA Clippers became the LA Clippers, they used to be the San Diego Clippers
Yeah, he
because
played
at
for
that
them.
time, right? So what happened was in the early '80s, y'all, as you know, you know this, brother Pierre, as the early '80s, his foot seemed like it was getting better. He signed a big contract for 10 years to be the cornerstone of that franchise,
You
but
got
his
Donald
foot
Sterling
would
on the team, man. Yeah.
They get rid-
not compromise. so he became a more bench player. And so I just want to let people know about that and everything. But
Oh
we
yeah,
lost the
they
great.
had it. Yeah, they had a contest to that. He got into it with over there down there, and he called up the Lakers and the Celtics. Larry Jerry West wanted him to do a physical. Larry Bird told Red Auerbach, skip all that, sign him. He gonna play for us. And Larry Bird got him in there. He had to do no physical. You know what he ended up doing? He ended up being winning the Sixth Man of the Year award when he got there. So
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, you're never going to hear a person. You understand? He was MVP in college, MVP in the NBA, and plus six man of the year.
yeah,
That's
he had
unheard
game.
of.
Yeah, he had game, man.
He was
And
definitely a
also,
force to be
and
reckoned with.
also, and I believe he became a Hall of Famer of broadcasting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was definitely what the sport needed. And
hmm
he will be missed.
Yeah. He was a
Matter of
He will.
pro.
fact, we're gonna do this today. We're gonna dedicate this live to the late great Bill Walton.
Yes, sir.
We had to. We gotta do that.
Got to, man. Bill Walton was a character, man, in a good way, you know.
Yeah.
So
Very intelligent.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Very intelligent.
Bill
Knows
Walton
the
Man.
game very well.
what? Yeah, that's why. Yeah, them he used to do the pregame. He used to do the pregame for NBC. They gave
Yeah.
him. I like, oh man, you know how you be like, this fool finna say something crazy, and just what you turn in and watch that pregame, hear him say something crazy. Shit, he gonna say something
Yeah.
off the wall.
Well, you know, it's funny. That's just why everybody doesn't like sometimes what Charles Barkley says. But I said, you know what? You got to give it up to Charles, and this is why when that
Yeah.
guy goes, it's going to be another sad day in the league. Charles,
hmm
man, he's the type he's just going to say what's on his mind. You might think it's crazy. You might think that I don't know what this guy's talking about, but he's another one, man.
hmm
That he speaks his mind.
Yeah, he speak his
Uh,
mind.
Yeah.
Whether if you agree with it or not, because we all know somebody in this world that says a lot of crazy shit that makes us turn and
Yeah.
look and go, "What did you just say?"
I'm one of
Yeah.
them.
Like, wait a minute, what you said? Like, hold on, whoa. You can't say that. Wait a minute, hold on, they will cancel you. You know what I'm saying? So we have to stop acting like we don't have people that we be around like that. We live next door to people like that. We went to school with people like that. We have people like that in our family that when we're sitting at the Thanksgiving table and they'll bring up some crazy shit or say something you like, really? So we really you just gonna bring that up at the table? Like, you know what I'm saying? So we all have people like that, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah, yeah. But
it's just
it's
the way of
like
the
you
world.
say, yeah, it's the way of the world.
It's the
I
way of the
mean,
world.
But
this
you,
is the truth.
I noticed though throughout the years that I watched sports, I think I got to go back to Bill Walton, and then I want to ask you about something else. Wherever Bill Walton was saying off crazy, he was end up telling the truth.
But a lot of it was shock jock. He was just being funny about it, just making you say, make you see the play a little different, make you,
Right.
he always like when he said Robert Ory is the greatest small
Say it
Robert
again. You
Ory,
broke up.
Wherever
You
he's
he's a
gotta
at,
big
he's
say
key.
pushing
He's a
that.
big key. He's a big key to the Lakers dynasty. That's all he's saying.
Oh,
He just says it in a way to make you hear it, make you say, "What the heck is?"
right,
Yeah, it's called
right,
shock jock, man. He probably the first shock jock out there, as PG shock jock out there.
right.
As far as David Stern was another, going on at the time, and then got some of these fools.
you know the funny
Yeah.
thing about the he fell off. The funny thing about the world is it doesn't matter if you're somebody who speaks the truth or tell lies.
Yeah.
Sometimes the world is picky. The world is picky about who they want to hear from. So rather, if you're telling truth or lies, they'll find ways to cancel you.
Yeah.
And that's the messed up thing about living in the world. And that's the reason why we live in the world now where freedom of speech is so disrespected and so disregarded because, like I said, depends on who you with. People don't want to hear you.
Because now, like, yeah. Now you can go ahead.
No, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
No, because you know, go more on your point because now we got this saying now, you gotta understand that's their truth. What?
Yeah, yeah.
That's their truth. That no, so that means like I give you a case in point, y'all. It's funny. I was talking to somebody. I forgot to bring this up on your channel because it was a tip. But I'm glad I did. I'm glad I remember. I told somebody. I said, look at this on Facebook. They had a gun out and shooting at somebody, not knowing that other people see it. You know what that person said? That's their truth, right?
Truth to what?
That's their truth. That's their perspective. That's how they see it. So I said, well, I said I did like the because you guys see, bro, because you guys see I did like this. What? I know you were just joking saying that. If you joking, that's okay. But they meant that, well, that's their perspective. That's how they see it. What do you mean that's they? And I understand this, that I had to take a step back. These people that we talking about, they don't want to deal with the truth.
No.
They don't want to deal with the truth. They don't want to deal with, see, they want to deal with something that feels good, that we know that is wrong. Anything that you don't do, anything what you do is wrong. It's not right.
Yeah.
And so I look at people like I said, I pick and choose now who I want to have the conversation with because the conversation we talk about, they don't want to understand the truth. Oh, well, that's their perspective. You got to understand that. Oh, so I'm saying like this. So that means I could go on the street and slap somebody in the face for nothing. That is my perspective.
Yeah.
The
Nah, life
mind,
doesn't.
the mindset is incredible.
Yeah, the world doesn't.
And it's sad.
It's very sad, but everybody is comfortable with the world just having no order in it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Everybody is when you get order, nobody likes that. Nobody likes that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody likes to be out of order,
Yeah.
and fortunately, that's the world that we live in, and it's sad that it's like that,
Yeah.
and it seems like it's going to continue to be like that. But I'm like you. I don't have to be around it. I pick and choose what I want to be around,
Yep.
what kind of people I want to be around, where I want to go. I don't have to deal with you because either you want me to or you think because we got something in common or because you see me here on YouTube and you might be on YouTube, so you think me and you supposed to be friends. It does not work like that. So yeah, it's like I always tell you, we live in a world that's just full of shit.
Yeah.
It,
Right.
no, it,
Yeah.
it, it is what it is at the end of the day. I mean,
Yeah.
we can't do nothing but continue to live our lives. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the key to people living our lives and stuff. And But again, we're gonna dedicate this light to the late great Bill Walton.
Yes,
He
sir.
would definitely be missed. He would definitely be missed beyond NBA. You know, that I could say that I'm one of the few brothers that actually hear what Bill Walton was talking about, and he says certain things that is social with. Now, other stuff, but I'm talking about us as a people. He always stand the right. He always make sure that he's the right thing to do and stuff like that. And so I appreciate that for Bill Walton. I really do. Really appreciate that. And there's a person that stands on principle, stands on right principle. You know, for humanity, and so I appreciate that for Bill Walton. So and he comes from a family that you know be smart and do right, and and I appreciate even like I said before, he did certain stats. He had to take it, and the coach of UCLA, John Wooden, we had to say what it is. He was you know the coach did not like that, but Bill
Yeah.
Walton, right. He says it's a right thing to do, and so when you go against the coach and also NCAA, because we gotta understand the NCAA at the time was okay about the Vietnam War too,
Yeah.
and also the NBA, you know. So well, then also baseball and stuff. So Bill Walton put himself out there as a white man. He said, "Nah, this is wrong," and they talking about Muhammad Ali. And said, "No, Muhammad Ali's right." You know, they got some good old white folks. So they like to mingle with black people, but when it comes down to it, they still want to be in their white privilege and stuff. And that coach, and I have to say, this Coach Wooden, he was a good man, and everything, but he was in this white privilege.
Yeah.
And so we gotta understand. I probably talk about that one day too. I don't know after my birthday. What I mean about that, we're just going to get on. I just want to say that and everything. But brother Clarence McClain, he had an outstanding live early. I want you to go check it out.
Mhm.
We got to meet up. Meet up is coming up. Too fast for me, and I'm hungry.
Yes,
But
sir.
I'm gonna wait to August to eat.
August 16th is going down. No Doug Zone
August
second
16th, right? So,
anniversary meet and greet
right,
going
the
down.
anniversary, right?
I'll be
Exactly. So,
live.
most
I'll be
likely,
live from the tube, baby.
yeah. So, what I'm gonna do instead of do it through YouTube, most likely I'm gonna live. I'm gonna do a live. I'm gonna do it on Instagram, but I'm
You
not
know
gonna
what?
be
I was
long.
I was I was thinking the same thing because I didn't want us to be playing music and then YouTube tries to dead me. So
Right.
what I'll do is before the music gets there, I'm probably going to go live
Yeah.
on the YouTube. Like
So,
in the morning. I'm gonna go live in the morning probably. And then after that, because I know I'm not trying to get that copy strike, and so I might have to. I went on the gram last year, but I don't think I want to go on again. But I'll work it out. But I'm not trying to get no copy strike and all that. So I'm gonna figure out. I forgot my homie was supposed to be helping me with that because he said there's a way around that. So I'm gonna get with him and see.
oh, okay.
Yeah, he said there's a way around that. So I'm gonna try to see what's the way around it. But other than that, we gonna have a damn good time, man. Y'all tune in
It's
June
gonna be a
16th.
good time. Like I've said before, that I'm
Yeah,
glad you
yeah,
made it.
yeah.
If I'm gonna go on Instagram, I said most likely I'm gonna go Instagram my end. But I'm letting you know right now, if I'm going Instagram, I'm not gonna be long. I'll probably be like maybe 45 minutes to the hour, then I'm gonna cut it. Cause I want to enjoy myself. So you might see the
Yeah.
mist and you will see Clarence and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna be long. I'm not no because I gotta save my battery, save my power and stuff like that. So,
I, I I'm
most
I'm gonna
likely I'll
be
probably.
I'm gonna be bringing my portable charger with me. So yeah,
Oh, okay. All right, good looking on that. So I'm just saying. So, but you know, I probably started like maybe like me in the midst on the train. Then me with planning ain't gonna, gradually take us there and stuff. I probably started
Yeah,
then.
yeah, 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 yeah. It's 11, I'm saying 11 a.m. to 6 p.m.
11 a.m.
on
So
down.
11 a.m. So I probably started like probably 10:55 or whatever
Yeah,
the time
yeah.
we get off the train. And then I'm gonna take you to journey. We're gonna take you to journey and stuff. And then we're gonna Then after that, time to go. At least I could do that for y'all.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Most definitely. We trying to get out of there at a decent time. Even though it's 11 to 6, it's 6 about at least about 10 minutes to 6. I'm really trying to walk
Yeah.
about that part. I'm saying I'm trying to walk about it there or start cleaning up and having stuff done. I'm not leaving out of there 6:15, 6:30. I'm not trying to leave no later than that. Certain time I
Yeah.
want to be out. Anybody
Yeah.
else want to stay, that's their business, but we out.
Yeah, we out. And yeah. And
We out.
so tell the before we continue, tell the people fights coming up.
Oh, we got the 5-on-5 going on. We got Frank Warren versus Eddie Hearn,
Mm.
Queensberry versus Matchrooms
Huh?
going down Saturday. Got the return of Deontay Wilder. You got Bivol on
Huh?
the card. You got Raymond Ford on the card. I mean, it's a dope card, man. So we're just waiting. We're waiting until Saturday night to see what happens, man. One of the main fights was Better Be versus Bivol, but it's okay. That's going to be set up for later on this year. Um, it's still going to be a good one. So it's going down Saturday, man. Y'all, just make sure y'all tune in, man. I believe that's pay per view. So yeah, gotta order that one.
That's what's
But
up. Yeah.
but other than that, it's gonna be great. I got my amateur fight I got going on Friday night, so I'll be live
Mm-hmm.
Friday night. Baychester Middle School, in the BX.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, you'll see me live Friday night. I'm really thinking about using my YouTube channel only for doing videos and not just doing chop ups because the chop ups be cool. The problem with the chop ups all the time is that you try to get people to go into this angle and people wants to go where everybody else is going. Everybody wants to talk about what everybody else is talking about. So I'm just like that's what I'm gonna end up just using my lives for, just to bring fights or whatever. And if there's something worth talking about, we'll talk about it. But every time when there's something worth talking about, people come in and they try to change it by talking about whatever the hell they want to talk about. And that
Yeah.
there's nothing that annoys me more. It's that really aggravates my nerve. That people do it on purpose. They act like they don't know what they're doing, but they know exactly what they're doing. So
Mhm.
that's why I'm just gonna start using it. I'll start doing what I want to do with it. But other than that, we chilling, man. Um, I was thinking about doing another live. Uh, might just sit and wait till Friday, but you never know me. Never know me and what I got going on. So I might do something up because there's some other stuff coming up. So you'll see, though. You never know. As I'm sitting around this house, you never know. I'll come up with something else. It's got to work, baby.
Yeah.
We got to work.
Gotta work. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we gotta work. Yeah. But
got to work.
gotta work for it. Yeah, but I want to ask you, I see that lately you had talk about families. I mean, I ain't gonna say lately. Let me take it back. You've been talking about families.
Yeah, yeah.
But I noticed that you talk about accountability. I noticed well, you've been talking about that too.
Mm-hmm.
And the question I ain't gonna say is a dumb question.
No question is
But
dumb unless
as
you
a
know the answer to
father,
it.
I mean as a man, let people know why why you talk about matters like
because that's the biggest thing. Besides everything else that we deal with in this world, um, that's the biggest thing that's missing in America is truth. Um, and even for somebody like me, being growing up in a household with my father, it was always great. You know,
right.
well, not all the time. You know, we had our differences or whatever. But when I like to speak about just not just the fatherhood, or when I speak about building, creating, and all that is important. You know, it's important to have the. And I'm getting. And it's funny you say that too, because you just reminded me, and I'm glad we're having this conversation about. I'm doing the Father's Day special the same way I did the Mother's Day special. I got a
Yeah.
Father's Day. You know, I did it last year, and I think I did it the year before, but I was on Instagram
Hmm.
when I did it. But I'm doing a Father's Day special. It probably be impossible to do a Father's Day week. Maybe I'll probably do a Father's Day week. It'll just have to be that Saturday early in the morning. So but these type of topics will always be important. They'll never stop being important. You know, one thing I love about me, Underrated, one thing I love about you is that we can always flip these topics. I'm not saying we're the
Yeah.
only ones that can do it. There's other guys I see they can talk boxing and then they talk relationships and they talk about women, which I don't too much really give a damn about those
Hmm.
topics because sometimes those topics they don't get touchy. It's just that steadily people coming in to those type of topics with facts, they come in with their feelings.
Yeah.
And sometimes the conversation gets nasty, you know, so certain ones I don't
Yeah.
touch. But some of the a lot of the stuff that you hear me talk about, and I was talking about it recently, um, I always tell people you have to stay persistent. Um, you have to believe. You have to be focused. When it comes to us raising our kids, or how important it is for the black man to be in his son's life, I look at it, it's important for every man to be in their son's life. But we understand in our community, it's a big thing where kids are not growing up either with their father, you know, or they got a stepfather that's abusive, or whatever the case may be. He's watching mommy bring different dudes in,
Right.
or he got two daddies. So this is the
Yeah.
kind of
Right.
this is the kind of shit, and I'm not making fun of nobody. All I'm
No, not making
saying
no
is,
fun. No, not at all.
all
Right.
I'm saying is, we gotta get a grip of this shit because for centuries and decades we are losing when we're in this department, and
Ain't lying about that shit.
it pisses me off to the high level of festivity when I see it. But
Yeah.
people are so normal with it, is so okay with it. They'll tell you, you act like this just started. This has been going
Right.
on for years. And I'm like, well, that ain't the point of how long it's been going on. When do we build up a wall to block that shit from happening?
Right.
We don't do it. So, you know, when we have these type of topics, they're always important to me. And these are the type of
Mm.
shits that I'm trying to do more and more on my show. I don't care if people don't want to come and watch. I always tell them, don't come and watch. That's why I do my word of the days. I don't do them every day, but I do my word of the day. What's the word for the day? I do my word of the days all the time, which I'm gonna start bringing a lot of that on YouTube too. My word of the day, and then explain. But then as soon as you get to a word of the day, here's somebody want to walk in with the boxing shit,
That's true, y'all. Yeah.
and you like, okay, wait a minute, I was doing something. Wait, don't disrupt me by bringing some shit up. If you don't want to hear what I'm talking about, get out of here. But you're not going to disrupt me for what I'm trying to, because there's somebody out there in this world that when we having these type of topics, they need to hear it.
Yeah.
Somebody's sitting around right now contemplating suicide. thinking about either
That's
taking their
true.
life. They either thinking about taking their lives or lives of others. And once you take somebody else's life, you already committed suicide because you
Right.
know it ain't no good coming out of that, right? So
No.
they need to hear that message. And the people who don't want to push that message or don't want to be a part of it are not people I really want to deal with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's important. This is why I have these conversations. This is the reason why Mother's Day come up. I don't discriminate. I ain't talking about the women. Damn them. I'm only focused on Father's Day. No, I let the women know. No matter how much I get on our nerves, how much we might want to kick y'all asses sometime, we appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Um, we adore y'all. And if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Our dads might have been the one that put in work, but you got to remember it was the mothers who had to go through the process of having us. They had to go through carrying us for 8, 9 months. Some of them had us in 7 months, premature babies and all that. They had to go through a lot. So we
These
always have
sections
to,
and all that.
yeah, C sections and all that. The chance of them losing you. How many mothers have lost their babies right in their arm where they were born? Still babies and stillborn babies. It's a lot they have to go through. So as much as they might get on our nerve and how we feel or whatever, at the end of the day, that's that doesn't make them that does not make them great. They're still great, and we're blessed to have them here. But yeah, so like I said, these type of conversations always matter, and they're always going to matter, whether people want to hear it or not. How important it is, which this is going to be brought up when I do my Father's Day special. So anyone who has not subscribed to the No Doug Zone podcast channel, go subscribe to my channel because these are the type of topics that I'm going to push more on my lives. I do a lot of them on Instagram, but for it's YouTube, they're going to be pushed on my lives a lot. And these are one of the topics that's going to be pushed. Like, why is it so important for the father to be in the house with the child, rather than it being a son or daughter? So we this is the type of stuff we bring to the table, and we need it. We need it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If you want to
And
listen to it, listen to it. If you don't, then hey, go find something to do.
and also you notice lately I've been doing men's lives.
Men's lives. Uh oh yeah, you know what? You have been doing that, and I have been missing them. But you have been doing that. But I know the times I were on there, we used to do them heavy. We used to do them heavy.
Yeah.
We was on them heavy,
Yeah.
and I miss those days because we used to get a lot of intelligent people, man. We used to, yeah, man. We had a lot of good people on there. We still do though, but we need to bring those, not bring them back. We need to continue
Well,
to
I will
do
gonna
that.
continue it, but what
Yeah, we
I'm
got to.
going to do for now on, like when I do men's lives,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it like self lives. Now I'm just gonna talk, people will listen. And then like if somebody want to do an aftermath,
Okay.
do
All
an
right. I see
aftermath
what you're
on
saying.
the panel. But it's gonna be certain times that I'm gonna be talking. I'm talking about certain times. I'm not saying all the time. There's gonna be
Yeah.
certain times I'm gonna talk. But any man that wants to continue it, it's gonna be aftermath. It's gonna be up to y'all to come on the panel. That's the only time I will set it up like that. If not, on to the next. That's how I'm gonna
Yeah.
do it. But I'm not wasting my time. Be got one or two men want to talk. Then all of a
Yeah.
sudden, oh, you and then more y'all want to stay with the women in the chat. Y'all don't think I don't see y'all. I see y'all.
Ah, ain't
I'm
nothing.
we're
Ain't
not
nothing.
gonna say that. I'm busy. I understand you're busy. I'm just saying that at least contribute to the chat, but y'all don't even want to contribute to the chat.
No. No. And it's all right because these type of things happen. We used to them. It's not like it ain't been happening, but the thing is to
Right.
change that also too, to try to change it. You can't not want to participate in real conversations, but then want to participate in bullshit conversations. We have to make it make sense. Why? Because controversy sells. That's why we like participating in bullshit conversations. What are you actually getting out of participating in the bullshit conversation? I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna get. Exactly what I just said. You're gonna get bullshit. And I mean, if that's the type of conversation that you like and you want to be a part of, then platforms like Underrated Me are not the ones that you should be at.
No.
When I look at brother Ricky Williams and what he does over where he's at, um, you don't hear him doing any of that BS. It's straight up real topics that's going on over there, rather if it's about marriage, fatherhood, or whatever. So I don't know if he watches you or whatever, but if he does, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Ricky Williams, man, shout outs to you. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Your work
Yes,
is
that's
much
right.
needed. You
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I've been missing him, but Ricky Riz, he doing his thing. Matter of fact, his birthday was a few days ago. Matter of fact,
Oh, doggone it! Why didn't I? Didn't I tell him happy birthday? I don't know if I did. Damn, man. I usually will tag it up in the group because every time when y'all birthdays come up, if y'all in my group, I always put it in. That's one thing I love about y'all. That's how y'all know I love y'all,
yeah.
because whenever birthdays come up, I'm always throwing them up in the group. And if y'all not in my
You
group, I
do,
throw them up on
huh?
Instagram. You
Yeah.
know me, man. I be loving everybody, so I gotta look out for everybody when it's their birthday. But these conversations that I have on my channel is going to continue, and I'm just going to continue to move it the way I want to move it. And these things are, it's important because you don't know who's watching. You might have somebody who might want to sponsor you one day or do endorsements with you because of the topics. You know what I mean? We're going to slip up and say some crazy stuff sometime, but we're human.
Right.
We're human. We ain't out here threatening nobody. We ain't out here, causing any type of, what I mean? Nothing like that. We just speaking how we feel. Rather if people think it's the truth or not. You know what I mean? And there's going to be times where we stating facts too. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
people just going, like I said, people are just going to support what they want to support, and have whatever topics they want to have about whatever, and that's cool. Do what works for you. Do what works for you. I'm doing what I can to make No Duck Zone better than what it is, and nobody invested into No Duck Zone. I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do whatever I gotta do every day. I have to wake up with a new plan for No Duck Zone, and what could I come up with? And some things are gonna take longer than others, but
Yeah.
hey, we out here working on something. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
it is what it is at the end of the day.
That's true. That's very, very true. Yeah, but I know people have been asking me, yeah, when you gonna do on the underrated boxing talk? I said it be soon when I want to.
Yeah, I mean that part, that part, that part. I mean, you can ask me, are you participating? Or you just asking me? Or you think you finna come to my channel? Or do you think you finna come to my channel with some crazy shit? Because people that ask you that, and then you thinking they want to participate, to hear this, they come to your channel with the buffoonery. Don't come to my channel because they don't realize our channels, our platforms are our homes. You can't come in my
Yep.
home and do what I want to do. You can't come in my home and do what you want to do, and I can't go in yours. And that's what they got to realize. So that's like asking, can you come to my house? And thinking when you get in my house, you're gonna do what you want to do. And then when I tell you about yourself, you telling me that, hey, I'm grown and I could do, well, if you could do this and do that, you sure can. You ain't gonna do it in my house, so get out of here.
Right.
So they gotta understand that. But talking to some of these dudes is like, man, it's one ear coming out the other.
You ain't lying about that because I could tell you that if you notice lately I haven't been doing no lives. If I feel like doing it, I'm doing it.
Well,
I feel like I don't feel
a
like.
lot of people are not gonna do it because what don't stop me is I'm so passionate about doing it. I realized I came to the conclusion that I don't have to keep up with everybody else. which means that I don't have to talk boxing all the time. And if I do, I pick and choose what I'm talking about in boxing, what era, because just because I'm talking about boxing today, that doesn't mean I'm talking about Crawford Spence. I could get on here and talk about Riddick Bowe. I could talk about Jack Johnson if I want. I got some every Thursday that I said I'm gonna do. I missed last Thursday. And I think I missed the Thursday before. I think I fell off a little bit. But I said I'm doing throwback Thursdays on my channel,
Yeah.
talking about old school fighters. And matter of fact, since tomorrow's Thursday,
Uh-huh.
I was supposed to spoke about Aaron Pryor.
Oh wow, that's a
And
great.
yeah, you know what's so crazy is I got his son on Facebook. I'm thinking about reaching out to him and seeing if I can make something happen where maybe he can come up and tell some stories
Okay.
about Pops.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think I might.
Aaron Pryor was that dude, y'all.
Yeah, I think I might hold that one. Steady trying to rush it. I want to see if I can get his son to come up. He could tell some stories. If I could hold that one, cool. I might hold that one. But I'm thinking of like I talked about Layla Ali. No, did I talk about Layla? No, I didn't. I talked about Christy Martin. I talked about Ann Wolf. I had talked about a couple throwback fighters. So Thursdays is what I'm doing. Throwback. No, call it no Doug Zone throwback. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it is. No Doug Zone throwback. So you know what I mean, and it's good to have that because you start taking people back to a time where they remember what they were doing when they saw the fighter, what school they were in, were they 2 years old, or were they 18 or 17 graduating high school, or were they 22 and coming out of college? You give people time to think about what they were doing at that time.
Right.
You know, did they meet their first love? Whatever the case may be, versus, being on here talking about these fights today and arguing like a bunch of idiots.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because even though it's fight week
Right.
this week, I'm Friday, let me see. Probably Friday morning if I'm not doing anything. I might, being that Friday is the weigh-in for the five
Yeah.
on five. I won't be speaking about that until maybe that morning. But other than that, tomorrow, yeah, I'm gonna find a throwback fighter to talk about. I'm gonna sit around today and think about it. I'm also reach out to his son, and then we'll see what we can do. And if that don't happen, then
Okay.
it's no harm being done.
Right.
It's no harm being done. There's a lot of others, but I'm gonna pull a few tricks out my sleeve. There's a few guys we're gonna go get. We're gonna go get.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? There's a few women fighters we're gonna go get. If we can go get them. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we got work to do. We just gotta stay in our own lane, man. That's all. We ain't here to be followers, man. You're more successful in life when you just do your own thing.
Yeah. Line about that. Yeah.
Do your own thing. Eh? It's too many followers out here. Oh, he doing it, so I'm gonna go do it too. I'm gonna try to do it better than what he do. I ain't out here for no competition. I ain't out here competing against nobody channel because I ain't trying to be nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be
Right.
better for myself. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? There's plenty of
Yeah.
channels out here that's popular than my channel that got way more subscribers, way more viewers. That's cool. I don't give a shit about none of that, bro. Because at the end of the day, when it's my time to shine, God will let me know. You know what I'm saying? He'll let me know. Right now, I'm sitting back and I'm chilling, man. It is what it is at the end of the day, man.
It is what it is, y'all. Sure is. And
Yeah,
that's
you
the
know what I mean?
beautiful thing about it. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta trip. Y'all walking around here tripping off what, man? It's no need to trip off nothing, bro. It's really not. Cause like I always say, it's enough room at the table for all of us to get it in,
Yeah.
man, to make money. Coco Tina, what's up? Um, it's enough
Oh,
at the table.
Tina. Ah.
I'm good, Coco. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? We just talking to the people. Ain't nothing changed with me, Coco. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing changed with me. I'm still that same old fool, Coco.
Coco Tina.
I'm
Let's
still
do
that
a little
same old fool, Coco.
motion.
See my eyes? You can't look at my eyes and tell Coco something wrong with me? I'm crazy. Nah.
Yeah. 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 You have been spoken up, Coco Tina, about About August what? August the what?
Oh yeah, I was just talking about August 16th. Yeah, yeah. You ain't running nowhere this time. I'm holding you and underrated hostage. Yeah, that part. If I even feel like y'all about to get up and leave, I'm about to nail y'all floor, nail your foot right to the bench. Nobody is going nowhere. We gonna take a picture at the end of the meet and greet like we did last year. A lot of y'all missed it, but we gonna get it in this year. She said,
And
"Oh my."
let me say this, that sometimes that I know me and you talk about. I want Coco Tina to say that we don't salute about the women, the black women that stand by black men. Not talking about black men. You know what I'm saying? No matter if you're married or you're in a relationship, we don't talk. We don't talk about that. So, um, yeah, right. Yeah, right. No, but I want to salute Coco Tina and I want to salute Tiffany and the other mothers that stand against black man that even knows what's going on, and y'all should be saluted. And I'm not just saying that. Me and Clarence always talk about that, but I'm gonna do a live on that too.
Yeah,
I'm talking about real woman that knows what's going on with the black man and stay by them no matter what. I think it's a time, but it's gonna be after my birthday, or probably after. I'm gonna say this, y'all. It's gonna be definitely after my birthday, or it's gonna be just when me and Coco Tina travel. The Clarence thing. It's
yeah,
gonna be a little before that because I think that is very very important that we have to acknowledge that. We
yeah,
have to acknowledge that because sometimes us as black men, because I gotta say, us as black men, we go through a lot, and I do talk about my man's platform about that. You, Clarence, you know that Coco Tina said, know about it. So the thing about because you know what, I gotta say this, brother McLean. When I see when I be with Coco Tina, and then also when you be with Tiffany, you know it reminds me of my late mother and my late aunts.
mm,
I'm gonna explain why. The camaraderie of the man to understand what that man needs at that time, the certain nourishment. Because a lot of people feel that underrated is teaching now. I'm
mm.
teaching now. I'm teaching truth now. Cause everybody people be thinking, oh, the women nourishment of one degree. No, women nourishment are a lot of degrees.
Yeah,
That I learned it from my late mother. I learned it from my late aunt and my grandmother and stuff. See, they know when to give the man nourishment. And I'm not talking about the kids. I'm talking about the man that they with. They know when to give the man nourishment. They know when the man to give that hard encouragement or whatever encouragement it is. They
yeah,
know, and we gotta acknowledge that because like a real woman will understand that. And I'm gonna break it down. I'm already gonna break it down to y'all real soon. Because sometimes us as men, we taking our problems out of the ones that are next to us. And I'm talking about no arguments or nothing. 'Cause arguments does happen, disagreement does happen. But sometimes we don't acknowledge that black woman is right there, like, and maybe she don't say it, but her action always say, "Baby, I'm with here with you.
yeah,
I get what you saying, and but I'm here with you, and once you talk to me sometimes and stuff like that, because we have to understand that. So I'm going to talk more about that. Also, black women, you have to
yeah,
understand too that us as black men, when we say we want you to be there, we want you to be there right then and there. So, but also I'm going to talk about that too. But today we're going to talk about the black woman, that the ones that understand what the black man is going through, that let nothing get in the way of her and that black man.
yeah,
Yes, we heard. Yeah, and so to understand that, and so And also, I'm gonna do a special live too of what I've been through.
Yes, it is, Coco Tina. That's a fact.
Yes.
I always tell
Oh,
Tina that, and I always say it on my lives. That's a fact. And we're gonna be saluting y'all. Not to cut you off, Underrated. When I do my
go
Father's
ahead, go
Day
ahead, go
special,
ahead.
we're also going to be saluting the women too. So even though it is a Father's Day special, you know what I'm saying? Like even with the Mother's Day special, we saluted y'all. So it's going to be the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Vice versa, you know what I mean? And when I finally get the date, I'm gonna do it. I guess I'm gonna do it the day before Father's Day. That's Saturday, and once I hook up the live and all that,
Do I qualify? Despite
I don't
I lost a
see.
child.
I don't see why you are not. You are the father. You are the voice for the fathers. So I would say yeah. I would say yeah. I think it'd be wrong to say you can't get in. Well, how many kids you got? You know what I'm saying? That's not right to do that to somebody.
I'm just
And a lot of
asking, not
people,
for you. I'm just asking outward, not to you. Not outward.
yeah, yeah. No, I'm just saying though. You know what I mean? So yeah, you'll definitely be in on that conversation. You know what I mean? So yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah, it's coming, Coco. It's coming. But I mean, to me, it's every day. But I get it. It has just one particular day where they have it, and it's all good. But yeah, man, these topics that we have, like I said, man, it kind of separates us from a lot of these other places where dudes are just weird. Yes, you
And I
can,
think
Coco.
that yeah.
Yes, you can. That's a fact.
Yeah, and so no, I just asked that. Not to let me put this out there, because Coco Tina and Clarence know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Clarence and Coco Tina. I'm just putting it out there because there are certain viewpoints they do not view mothers as the same as fathers. I understand that, but what I'm talking about, because the father is not being talked about enough. Okay, the people. Let me explain that why. Like, for instance, I know I knew people that I grew up with that married, that their wife has passed away, and they took on, not I can say be a mother, but they took on to take care of their kids.
Yeah.
And so every day, yeah, you're right. Actually, you're right, Coco Tina. So that's what I'm talking about as for me. But get back what I was saying. I'm gonna do a special on myself, and what happened. I'm gonna say this, y'all would know what I'm coming from. I just got sketched out and stuff
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I got sketched it out, but also let me bring this up before we continue. Now, election is coming. Now, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say it again. I'm not gonna talk about elections all the time. I'll probably talk about more when it get close to election. But I'm gonna talk about election, and we're gonna talk about our rights, and we're gonna talk about what things we need to watch out for, because this is going to be a pinnacle election. And I'm talking about I'm talking about throughout the United States, yes. I'm gonna talk
Yeah.
about that. I'm talking about us as a people, because this election is gonna put us back 100 years, or we gonna go 400 years. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because there are some states besides southern states want to bring back the Jim Crow law. It's not just the South. There are some people want to bring back what happened to us as a people decades ago. They talking about it right now. And I'm saying to you, and I'm going to say this. Now, I'm going to be the leader of this. We better talk about that shit right now. We better understand that us as a people, again, that we are under attack. And these are the same people are playing gender war against our people. and some of our black men and some of our black women is falling for it. You better understand that. The number one grinder going to give you the truth. And you better watch. And I know we don't like watch TV. I get it because there's nothing. The majority of it is nothing good. I get what you're saying. I'm with you on that. But I'm going to say this very strong. You better pay attention because what they saying, the answer's right there. And you better understand it because they letting us know. See, I did a series about the square. And when I talk about the square, I'm talking about the TV. What I'm going to do, I did 3 parts to it. I did 3 parts. I'm going to bring that back, and hopefully I can find a way to so y'all can listen to it and we could talk about it, because I think it's about that time within 2 or 3 months from now I should bring that up. We talk about Twitter. But I'm just saying this. They are changing laws. They are legislating laws. They are doing that, and I'm gonna tell you that no good white Biden, he's no good. He's a second generation DC Democrat. He's no good. I'm telling you, that motherfucker older than a fart.
Damn, underrated. Damn.
He is. He ain't doing nothing. And then you got doggone Trump. Everybody, I don't want to hear about Trump. People to Trump. Oh, Trump ain't this and that. He said he wanna grab the pussy. Oh, any man want to grab the pussy? What's that means?
Go ahead and talk for a minute. Underrated. Let me answer this real quick. Go ahead. I'm still listening to you. Go ahead.
What they talking about? They want to. Oh yeah, he's a Greek man, but he want to grab the pussy. Yes, Coco. Yes, baby. I gotta say it. This is the same person want to throw people of minorities out of their building back in the 60s and the 70s. This is the same person that registered being a Democrat. This is the same person that the Central Park 5, they should die. This is the same person. So the way I look at it, either party do not have the best of our interests. And I'll be saying this for years, and I'm going to keep on saying it. And I don't care. I ain't talking about the one y'all in the chat. Not talking about ones in the chat. Love y'all. Y'all good. I'm talking about the ones outside right now. I don't care y'all don't like about me, but you know I'm telling the truth. They never had a great interest. None of these parties, they never had a greater interest. That's why Coco Tina said this, and she actually right. You better vote for our interests. We better vote for our interest. I ain't all about voting. I don't believe in that. But I say that you better vote for your interest. Not all that culture. Stick to our culture, I'm not saying. Yeah. But you better vote for your interest. You better vote for your interest, because none of these parties, because I talked to Coco Tina, and Coco Tina said she don't like. I'm telling you, that doggone biting, I would tell you, I believe that German Shepherd is harder than him. If y'all can hear me, press 1. If y'all can hear me, press 1. I know Coco Tina, she probably have to go back.
Yeah. No, I don't want to get deep into all that. For me,
No, I'm not getting deep.
No. I'm saying for me, my, and as crazy as it sounds, and I know when the election and all this in November comes up, I know damn well I'm not going to end up having this topic. Somebody's going to try to bring it out of me, and they're going to fail in that department. Um, because I had a dispute about this probably 2 years ago, where I say, you know what, I care less about it for the simple fact is that for years we have been voting and it has not got us anywhere. The whole point of voting is for change. And we're not getting that. We're getting the same results every time. And every time one president comes and fucks something up, the next one got to come. It's supposed to clean it up, and he comes and fucks it up more than what it is already. So
Yeah.
I always tell people I'm not going to just jump out there and vote because somebody looks like me. Or they're saying, see, their job is to say a lot of shit to get you to believe in them. And as soon as they get in, they do whatever the fuck it is they want to do.
Yeah.
All right,
So
Jen.
yeah, and
So me,
yeah,
I'll be like, you know what?
go, go,
I
go,
don't
go,
know. For me, I'm just not no big fan of it until I could actually see some change where I can see somebody get in and do something where I'm not talking
go.
about they part time in what they do. When I really see them what they do, then it might change my whole thought on doing that. But it seems like that's the only time my folks want to get together. It be in front of the schools and colleges and shit. And hey, vote election. Any other time, y'all asses ain't doing that. Y'all want to be pro black when it's time to vote. Like that shit is bullshit to me.
Uh-huh.
It's bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I don't like,
Right.
and that makes me. We've been doing this for years, and for years it has not got us anywhere. Our grandparents have done it. Our great grandparents have done it. The best thing that probably ever came out of voting was us as black people being able to vote.
Yeah.
Now, people may not agree with that, but whatever. If you don't agree with it, then you don't know your history. The best thing that ever came out of voting for us was us being able to vote. But hey, what do I know? Like my man Showtime Source says, what do I know?
Yeah.
Who am I? Who am I to
Um.
tell you anything?
Yeah. Yeah. Coco Tina said she got to go. See us later.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah. It just for me like, and I know people say you into politics. I'm not really into politics, but I'm just saying for I'm not into it. It's just that for this um election, again, vote for your interests. And
yeah,
I'm just saying, pay attention. I'm just saying, pay attention to the things that we need to pay attention. I'm not saying being glued to the TV. No, don't be glued to the TV. But I'm saying, what I'm saying is, it's going to be things I'm going to say, y'all, in the near future that I watch on TV, and I'm going to bring some receipts. I said, see, and I'm going to post some stuff in the chat. Y'all don't believe me? Go read on yourself. And I'm just saying for this, you better pay. And I'm not, and I'm saying like right now, but I'm telling you, when we hit like September, October, November, y'all better pay attention because it's going down. And so that's all I'm saying. And so that's what I'm gonna do. And but I want y'all to really go to pay to go Brother McLean's channel and because you know, he's not just talking about boxing. He talking about everyday life, and you
yeah, yeah,
see
yeah, yeah.
him and his loved one traveling and stuff.
Yes,
And I
sir.
think that it goes to show that, you know. Let me. She said what Coco Tina say that God dog just doggone. I can move it up. She said they said behind a strong man is a strong
Yeah, I
woman.
read that one. Yeah, yeah, I
And
read that one.
so
Jay
yes,
Gibson.
so Jay Gipp in the building. So, you know, so most likely y'all gonna see y'all gonna see her one with me, and y'all gonna like, oh wow, you know, yeah. But I'm just letting you know, hands off, because I will drop y'all. Any man, I will drop you. Letting you know right now, Brooklyn, we're gonna have to come out now. You know, I have to say, brother Clarence, brother Tiffany, gotta have that bail money. Cause I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
man. We all trying to have a good time.
I know
Nah,
I'm just
man.
messing around.
Nah, I
But
know,
let me,
I know.
yeah. But you know what? I'm gonna say this though, and I'm just gonna bring this up. You know, when me and Clarence first met together, it was like brothers. You know, I'm gonna tell you a difference of a real brother and a fake brother. When we always talk to each other, you know, among like, you know, videos and stuff. But what I could say that's my brother, it's like we, we ain't lost none. We just pick it up right then and there. And it's like, and I feel the bond between me and brother McLean was always been tight, but
Yeah,
it got much tighter. And it got much tighter with his wife. And so that's why I thank him every time, because I could tell you, even sometimes, like his wife be on Facebook, she's a brother underrated. How you doing? How's your girl doing? I said, I'm fine. Anything that you need, you know, let me know with my husband. You know, we got you. I said, I'm fine. Whatever. And that leprechaun be scaring people. I'm just
yeah.
he's
Definitely,
something.
yeah. Some different.
But she always look out for me, and I thank her for that. I really, even brother McLean look out for me. But I'm talking about again, when a black woman identify a black man's struggle, and when a black man wants to get changed things for the better, she right there, and we have to acknowledge that. So I thank Sister Tiffany to be there for you and be there for me, and you know, and she finally met Coco Tina last year, and you know, when the women talk, you gotta let them talk, so, you know. But
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
happy with that. I'm happy with that. And so that's what we need to do. We need, you know, women, my mother always used to say this. We a woman need to be around other women that get things done. Don't be around chatter. You see the one chatter? I remember, I give you a nice story. This is a real true story. Now, my brother McLean don't remember. You remember the story of EJ Corvettes?
Yeah, yeah,
That's an old that our people that say, who DJ Coleman? That was a oh man, what's it? Oh man, what you call that? Franchise that deals with retail and store and stuff. You know, that been out like almost 100 years. But EJ
yeah.
Coleman is like really like in New York on the East Coast, but it's really in New York.
Really in New
Now,
York.
this is what I'm talking about back in the 80s. Now, back in the 80s, I was a young man then. I was a teenager. I was a young man, you know, hooping and all that, you know, New York stuff, you know. And so my mother at the time, she always do shopping. And what happened was she said, "Do you want to go EJ Corvettes?" I said, "All right." I said, "Come on, come on, come on, come on." So I went to EJ Corvettes with her and got some stuff for the house. And usually Woolworth and EJ Corvettes, they always have, I don't know, they had two restaurants. They had one on the seventh floor, and also the real one, I mean, the real big one was like in the basement, like further in the basement. So we said, which one? I said, I go. I said, no, I want to sit down. You know, in the basement, the one that has the seatings. You know, the old seatings with the circles and stuff and the chair. So we sat at the table, and she said, so I had burgers, some fries, and I said, "Mom, you know, because milk runs me. I'm letting you know right now." She said, "No, don't worry about it. Your father gonna pick us up, so it's no problem." And we gonna go to White Castles and Mom. Now you, but anyway, I tell you that part. So, and so what happened was we was eating our food and stuff. And my mother at the time, my mother, she got a certificate of doing hair.
Yeah,
And so it was going like 2 years. We were celebrating that. And so what happened was that was during the time my second oldest brother was getting, he was engaged, he was getting married too. So at the time, so we were talking about that. So she was so she just to see this is what I'm talking about. Real woman dropping gems. She said, "You see this, right?" I said, "Yeah, try it. Yeah." I said, "They ain't talking. Yeah, they jabbing. They ain't talking about nothing. You don't be around no women like that. The women can get you killed. Women can get
Mm-hmm.
you in trouble for nothing. You don't be around like that." Now I said, "Watch this." Now I did not know that my late aunt was in the store. She surprised me because that's what I'm saying. I told people, Auntie Ruth, that's like my second mother. She was, in fact, she was my second mother. My late uncle and my late uncle P and my late Auntie Ruth. Now she said, "Watch this." Yeah, what we going to do? Yeah, we're gonna play with the kids and everything. And you know, she was, yeah, we gonna come over and stuff. And she said, "You see that?" She said, "I already know you know that, son. But I want you to see face to face. These is you want to marry somebody, you want to marry a woman like us. No marry a woman like them.
Yeah.
Because these are the ones they don't care for their kids. They don't care for their husband or their boyfriend. They don't care for. They all about the look. They all about want to get. Let's get jewelry and stuff. And why they kids? Look at their kids. They have their kids. Their kids. Look at their kids. They don't want to take their kids. Their kids said, "I'm hungry. They're hungry." F you. No, you don't take no kids. What are you talking about? These see that's what people understand that. Dropping gems. Let me see for like I said, I already knew, but it's a reminder. I call it a reminder gems. See, I'll be coming up with some stuff. So you heard it first from the underrated on this channel. Reminder gems. These are the women you don't deal with.
Mm-hmm.
You deal with women like us. And it left a profile on me, a reminder gem, a profile, and I was like, wow. That it got so bad, brother, that my moms and my late moms and my late aunt had to step in, telling me, "You don't treat your children like that. You go get them something to eat." You had them walking almost an hour and a half, and they don't deserve to sit down and have a bite to eat, to have time for you, and you weren't about going out tonight. How dare you? Ain't no real woman. I feed my son, and my son, that my knee baby. I said, "Mom, you know us, man. Mom, I'm your knee baby. Be quiet. That's all. Yours could be my baby. I know. Yeah, you know, Lamar. That's my youngest one who passed away 2000. I know he's my baby, but you my baby, and that's all it's going to be. You the first. You the first baby." And I said, "Okay." I said, "Oh, I got it." But I fed him. He could wait, but that's my son because my son don't eat a certain limit of time. He gets sick. So I feed my son. I spend time with my son. What are you going to do with your son and daughter? Are you going to spend time with them? I bought my son a suit. Now, I didn't even know that my mother got in the bag. You know, usually when mother got stuff shopping, I go look around and stuff. You know, and then I come back a certain time. So I said, "Yeah, this bag is yours. I bought you." She bought me 2 suits, sweatsuits. I said, "I didn't know you bought me. I had money. You know, no, you put that in your pocket." See, because that's my son. I spend time with my son. Just as my sister would spend time with her kids. I think who came with me? I think Renee came with her. Renee grown. She buy things for her family. Buy things for her. So you see that? You see what I'm talking about? Reminder gems. Real woman. Do real things. And plus have the time to take care for themselves. Because you know they got to get dolled up, make sure to do it like that. But they understand that they understand their priorities. That's why at times I talk about the women of the past because I miss the women of the past. Oh, you just miss the women of the past because they take care of you. That's not the point. Because some toxic women would say something like, no dumb ass. Excuse my language, Joe. I'm sorry. You're dumb. You're dummies. You're dumb. Dumb haw. Dumb haw. Dumb haw. That's not what I'm talking about. I ain't asked for them two sweatsuits in the back. But she boyfriend said, no, I know you like the style. She bought one suit that to go out, chill, and another sweatsuit in case I play ball. Up to date too. And even talking about, yeah, they do the women's thing. Then later on, we gonna do the women's thing. They got dresses, trying on stuff like that. But Fancy, we got to get ready because you girl come to our house and say, yeah, I gotta go. Me and Pete gotta go because we gotta finish up the food. So dinner's going. I said, so Auntie, where we gonna go today? Yeah, we gonna come there. All your cousins gonna be there with the kids, and y'all gonna be there. I said, well, I'm gonna tell you, my late auntie will make some banging spaghetti. Oh. You eat that stuff, doggone floor. Oh, I'm just saying that. And I'm talking to the women now. Y'all women right now, not talking about your young women talking about your care for your family. Y'all don't care for your fucking family. Y'all don't care for your kids. You don't care for that man that trying to make a living to help y'all. It's all about y'all. The women that me and Clarence talking about, the women of the past. See, they set the foundation, and even they made time to make sure to take care of themselves. How many of your women these days willing to say that? My mother, my late mother, when I was an EJ Corvette, I just wouldn't be there. I said, I ain't chill with moms in a minute. And she bought me 2 sweatsuits. I ain't even know. Because us young men, when what I'm saying, Cliff, when they shop and you're in the big drugs, big department store, we walks around and stuff. We don't be around moms out and stuff like that. When I came, he said, I'm gonna be about another hour and stuff, and I got a surprise for you. I said, true, I'm gonna get me some food. That's what I thought. That was part of it. One part I got right, the other part, more, and then she showed me that. And out of all that, they have a certain department that they can change their clothes, put them on, put makeup and stuff. She said, I said, man, mom, you go ahead. Go, you auntie, well, go ahead. I'm chilling with the men now. Now that's when my father parked his car, EJ Corvette. Then he came upstairs and I was chilling with the men. My late father and my late uncle. I didn't eat yet. They say, I said, no, I'll wait. And the mother said, you don't eat, you get sick. I said, Mom, I could wait another 45 minutes to an hour. Oh, you want to eat together? Y'all want to eat together. So she said, you cannot eat all that much because we going to Uncle P at Auntie Ruth's house. But I was gonna get that doggone burger. Surprise. And we ate as a family. We can't stay that long because we gotta get ready. They gotta get home, finish up. And while we was on our way home, that's when my late youngest brother was with my father. He came with my late father. And Now I was telling my father what's going on. I said, yeah, you don't deal with these people like that. None of these women no good. And even my father, my late father, and my late Uncle Pete seen it themselves because they kept on performing. Said, no, you don't deal with people like that. They don't care. And I'm gonna tell you what happened. And I'm gonna get to the point right now. Why my late mother, my late aunt, got involved with that because one of the ladies slapped the oh, I hope he come back. He slapped she slapped the girl, she slapped the daughter in the face. She fell down the face. And that's when my late mother and my late auntie got involved with that. They almost got big too, you know. And so the women of the past, and there are some women do operate like do is like that right now too, but just a few. Few men operate as a man, just a few. You know, sometimes when I was a teenage, I used to like act up a certain way. So my mom said, "Wait, why are you doing?" I just want to get. Why you do that? I just want to hear you. Oh, I don't do that. They cared. They loved us as men because they identify what the black man going through. Because sometimes us as men, especially as a young boys, we don't think they don't understand what we go through, but they do. So so when I was coming up, you know, anybody can still hear me. Press one. I'm trying to wait till brother McLean come back so we can close it out. So you've been on 2 hours, that's why it's so important that we talk about me, Brother McLean, and the others. We talk about families. We talk about man has a place and a woman has a place because society. Jay Gipp, I gotta reach out to you, Jay Gipp. Jay Gipp in the building. That's my Virginia family, right there. Virginia family. See, y'all don't know. I keep a ton. Underrated one family is big, official, big. You know, and and that's why we had the gender war too, because there's man wants to be like a woman and woman wants to be like a man. Or then you got some women, I'm gonna do what I want, and you got some men, I'm gonna do what I want instead of understand, the creation of God, that the man has his place and the woman has a place. And I know a society talking about that man is not cannot nourish. Yes, we nourish it in a different aspect than a woman, but we do play a big role of nourishing too. A part of the man it be had be direction. Our masculinity plays a big role in it. of action, direct, firm, that part of our nourishment, being a man. That's how God wired us. I'm not saying us men we should not be have emotion, have emotion. We gotta have emotion, but the way our society have us, we don't know how to deal with our emotion at time. But we better know our emotion. Somebody punch you in your face, you gonna like, whoa, what? You gonna react, especially ain't your fault, right? So we have to understand that society at times want another gender to win and another gender to lose. We have to understand. And this big, even we gotta understand this happened a long time. I don't know, there are some women don't like when I said it, but it's true. And sometimes us as men, we have to understand too. We know what's going on. We don't have to play into that because we're playing catch up sometimes of our thoughts, of our well-being. And matter of fact, let me say of our existence. And I'm not saying we don't defend yourself. Yeah, defend yourself. She a toxic woman and she trying to disrespect you. Yeah, you defend yourself. But that's all you do. Just defend yourself and stand firm on who you are. That God made you what it is. You don't have to follow up what it is. No, no. That's all because you know in due time God gonna deal with her. Women. When you find a man, and they did that, no, I ain't talking about crime, but I'm just saying that he wants to, you know, you gotta see for what it is. God would deal with him in good time. Keep on being that woman. Don't be a man. Because the way I look at it, God give men a penis and God give a woman a vagina. That's all I know, and that's all I'm gonna know. God give us characteristics for being a man. Also, he give characteristics be a woman. Be a woman. What's so hard about it? But when you stick to God's purpose and you respect for who they are, who you are, and everything, society has a big problem. Because see, society do not want the man works with a woman or a woman works with a man. No, they don't want that. And we got to understand that of humanity, right? Of the human race, and also us, especially us as a people. We got to understand that. Yes, agreed. Brother Jay Gipp. And we got to understand, we just cannot, certain things go wrong, we just cannot just run. I'm going to run, Go some man, I'm going to run. No, don't run. You work it out. If you're going to break up, let's sure it be a mutual agreement. But other than that, no, break up. Why are you going to break up? Because, see, us as a people, we come from families that they've been together over 30, 40, 50, 60 years. Then we actually had couples in our community around the country have been married for 70, 80 years and still together right now and still have all their sisters. Had about maybe 5 or 6 kids. Lot of grandkids, lot of great grandkids. And that even some of them still having sex. And that to me, it means that's a beautiful thing. So man, get it up like this. Get what? Nothing wrong with that. That's a beautiful thing. Cause you know what? Cause I watched this. It was on Facebook. There was this couple was married about over 70 years. They said she was saying the sex is better than that about here. And these said we get in an argument. She said sometimes I play on them, getting mad. And then she said, you like that. I thought this is she was like to play games together, laugh about it. But she said the last argument that he said the last argument they had like probably like maybe almost 30 years ago. Yeah, they said when it gets to it, they can squash it right then and there. Holding hands, kissing and all that, play games together, talk and everything. She rubbing his head, he like, what's that? And that's the beautiful thing. She, you all got. I said, baby, stop crying. Every time you say you stop teasing, you did that ever since we was dating. Me, why you tell this? Why you and he cried, he was well, God. Then she started crying. You got me crying now. Baby, I told you before. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't never gonna leave you. And they've been married over 70 years. That's what you call longevity. That's what you call they went through trials and tribulations, and they love got deep and deep and deep. Spending time together, cooking together, playing game. You in? I'm in. And that's when they call up the camera and said, yes, real love, yes, sir. Real love. Play a little thing, say, I got cut the camera. So I'm caught. I don't want to get caught. Longevity. But see, if you never see nothing around, if that goes for man or woman, if you never been around it, you just don't know. I used to say that, but I'm gonna change it right now. If you know something like that, hey, Angie, thank you. You caught the lie. Thank you. How you feel? That's all right. Hey, you caught the lie. All right. Thank you. Don't be a stranger. Caught the lie. Thank you. Anytime. Thank you. We talking about families and stuff, and I'm good. Yes, yeah, I did. I want you to go check out her channel. It's got great stuff on it. Great stuff. And great stuff on there. We was just talking about Sister Angie about how couples do not want to stay together a little bit. And matter of fact, if you wants to come up and talk, you can. I got a couple minutes. I mean, I'm a couple. I got a few minutes. If you want to come up, Angie, you can. Cause like I said, this is the underrated brunch talk. You know, it's the underrated brunch talk. Number 11. You see in parentheses, ladies and gents can come up. So here goes a link right there, Angie. If you want to come up, we can talk. Shout out to the Miss. Thank you so much for participating. You know? Okay. Okay, got you. Got you. Well, I'm gonna have like different conversations that I want you. that I want you to talk about, single, okay. Okay, I got you. I just want to have an invitation, you know. But I feel it's very important. Even like when a person is single too, hey, nothing wrong with their life, no. Because people being single for the wrong reasons. I'm single because I said, no, the people say it's so wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with being single. It's all about how you go about it. And that's what it's all about. That too. See, I live by myself, inspired with the mist. I live by myself. When she leaves, I still by myself. So no matter what, I gotta make sure, things happen in the household. Bills gotta be paid. Got to get up and get it done. Despite how I feel sometimes. I cannot say, I'm going, it's gotta get done, gotta get done. See, that's how I was raised. No. Saying if I take care of my family husband who about to retire, he's 70. So I can date. I take care of him. Hey, okay. Former husband, I hear that. I hear that. Nothing wrong with that. I hear that. But yeah, nothing wrong with that. But it has to be a time that we gotta take a stand to fight for families, the fight for man and women be together, the kids, and like what angels you take care of former husband. Get ready to retire at 70. We gotta have these conversations, be together. Yeah. I be 58 this Tuesday coming up. So I get it. Because they don't want to put in the work. They don't understand what longevity really means. They listen to their toxic friends and their toxic family members and stuff like that. Instead of putting in the work that this is trial, gotta go through trial. Like I said, you gotta go through trials and tribulations. If you love that person, you stick that person. And that's the problem that society refuse to talk about. God put that person in your life for a purpose. God do not put toxic people around you. The devil does. So he feels how they feel that I got all the room. I don't have to listen to you, but also it's up your upbringing too. Because see, my parents had told me this: say, we want you to be better than us too, and I had to apply that. That's why I am what I am. You know. So what you doing Sister Angie is be commendable. Because I guarantee if you talk about some toxic friends, oh, you shouldn't do that. Come on, he just, that's your former husband? You don't want to. That's what you choose to do. Keep the family together, right? Yeah, and I talk about the toxic people now. Y'all talking about keep the family together. This is keep the family together, right? Because they got hurt somewhere, or they wasn't, Now, if you want to be a loose cannon and I'm talking about some men and some women. If that's what you want to be, y'all keep it over there. Don't bring it over here. And then people do stay together, Angie. It just the society refuse to see it. I'm sorry, society refused to show it. That's all it is. Nothing wrong with that. But how many people would say that, Angie? And it's happened too, Angie. We just don't they like I said, society do not want to show that. And I guarantee when you be there for him, he don't even think about it. He probably was shocked. He probably tell you going to lie, I'll be fun. I'm just speculating. I'm just speculating. That's all. Because what you had done, you add some more years to him right now. Because a good person, no matter if you're a man or woman, a good person will never gonna forget what a good thing he did for them. And I learned this from my mother. She's told me, she said, even you could break up with that person, but sometimes your deeds later on could help them in their life. Because they don't want to, Angie. I'm telling you. I'm your brother telling you. They don't want to show people like me and you. They don't, and others. Especially when they don't. Like Coco Tina, that's my baby. Right, right. She left. She in the chat. She was in the chat. Go read up there. I don't know. We together. Like Angie and her husband. He said form, but I told you husband. Together. And they have the best of times together. That's I have the best of times of Coco Tina. That's my brother Jay Gibson, Angie. He's part of the family. That's my brother Jay Gip in the building. Jay Gip. You know? And that's why people fail to understand that these women going on these trips and have husband and these men be doing their thing, they got wild girlfriend like that. There's not enough TV shows that promote a man sticking with a woman and a woman a man and woman sticking together through trial tribulation. They don't want to have shows like that. They don't want to have that. I wish they have a show that the man and woman have all that bad argument, have kids and everything, man leave, and he's hurt or she's hurt. She call him up, maybe come home. All to be vital, sir. Well, she left. Not go with her friends. Got in the car. Like, said, "Baby, come home. I need you." And the kids see that. Get there. Cannot wait to get out the car and hug him and kiss him, or she kiss her, and they sit down and talk. Can't do this no more. Arguing and stuff. We gotta find a solution and stuff. Sometimes a man cry like, "You don't understand what I'm going through." I'm like, "Baby, I'm here." Or sometimes I want me, "Baby, I'm going through stuff too, and I want you to be there." I'm here. And they understand being together as one is more powerful. And at the same time, trial tribulation, like I'm talking about before, I'm just saying just a few seconds ago, but the kid sees it. And the parents, this is how you work. This is how you get it done. I'm gonna say a few last things while y'all talking in the chat. My late mother had a saying: if that woman's not willing to help you, she's not the one for you. She's not willing to help you. She's not the one for you. I've been married, hasn't worked out. After that, I was in a relationship, hasn't worked out. Another relationship. And what I'm saying, all this family, from New York into Virginia, my mother, she absolutely right. My late mother, she absolutely right. Now with the Miss Coco Tina. And before then, before Coco Tina, I was single for almost 7 years. I didn't hate women. No, I don't. I was just talking about families and stuff. God had blessed me with Coco Tina. And look what's up. Go through trial tribulation. Yes. What relationship or don't of marriage do not go with trial tribulation? Thank you. She probably watch while she working. I know you watching. I feel you. She working now. Shout out to Coco. You gotta understand. That's what people. Sometimes we have to understand too. You just cannot bring certain nonsense from old relationships, old marriage into new ones. You gotta understand that's totally different. Make your boundaries and make your stand. Yes, I agree with that. Man or woman, you gotta make your stand and your boundaries. Yes, you gotta. Oh, excuse me. You gotta do that. Gotta do, man or women. We got, especially our people. You gotta there's certain. Listen, I'm not gonna stand for this, or I'm gonna stand for that. But work in the nature of being together. But you gotta make your stand, and you gotta make your stand. You gotta make the boundaries. You gotta do that. You gotta do that. Because a real man or real woman will understand that no, I'm not gonna do that to hurt him. I'm not gonna do anything to hurt him. I'm not gonna do that. And when you do that, that's a great thing because that means you love yourself. And that person knows that I ain't all about I ain't taking that shit, but they know that Yes, your work is one as connected. And then what we gotta do, we gotta keep the nonsense that's close to us out. We gotta keep it away. That's what P felt. And I learned this from my late father. My late father said the closer of the he said, you know the ones who really hurt you, the ones that are family, the ones that's right there trying to break you and her up, whoever she is. Because their interest is right now is they feel it's taken away. And you gotta guard that against that, son. And it goes for women too. They gotta watch out for it. Hey, what's going on, my brother? Israel Doctrine. Keep up the fine work. Thanks for coming. Haven't seen you in a minute, but I know you're doing your thing. And congratulations to you. Keep on doing your thing. Peace to you and your family, as always. You see how God works in mysterious ways? Bringing great people in the chat all day. He's a man of God. Angie's a man of God. I'm a man of God. We actually seeing God's deliverance right there. But see, I ain't talking about y'all in the chat. I'm talking about outside. But y'all, but the number one granny, you know what you're talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about. So there's witness right then and there. Look all through the chat. Number great people come. They ain't have to, because I know they got lives. They got, they got to take care of themselves and their families, and then they brand. But they took time to come here, and I greatly appreciate it. And I don't take y'all for granted. No, I don't. I think I could stay a few more minutes. Israel, if you wants to come up, you can come up. Let me put it. I can put the link in the chat if you wants to come up. If not, within 2-3 minutes, I'm gonna close this out. If you wants to come up. But we have to talk about the real importance of the family. We have to really talk about what the kids had a role to play to be respectable, what the parents had a role to play, the man and the women. Are we showing each other? Are we showing God's examples? Okay. The one and only brother Israel Doctrine. Peace to you, brother.
How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, been busy. I stay on some crazy stuff, but what we speaking about?
And I speak about God. I speak about the man plays a role, woman plays a role, children plays a role. Talking about stuff society, how divide the man and the women, and from
Yeah.
all that.
Well, my thing and my conversation now, it's time to cease for everything, and I'm constantly fighting. So sometimes I'm in season, sometimes I'm out, but I'm always fighting and
Mm-hmm.
kicking up dust.
Mm-hmm.
So what's this? Where this hangout come from? I've never seen this one before.
This one is Melon at.
Oh, I see that it's Stream Labs.
Yeah, that's a Melon at. Yes.
Yeah, that's why I haven't. Interesting. So I see you've been doing your thing. I've been getting you invites and stuff too. I just hadn't had time to get over. That's why when I seen it, I got over. I said, I'm not beyond. This is called networking. Ain't that's what they call it in the community?
That's what they call it, right?
I'm not beyond networking. If I can share.
No, but it's not. I know you do your thing. I seen you, so I don't even
I
think that.
seen you popped up in the chat. I just ain't call your name out because they attack people to show up on my shows, you know. They want to attack me, but if they can't attack me, they'll attack people that come around and be around. That's why I pop up on people's shows that much.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know if people see, like I said, I fight daily, so I don't know if other people like to fight. Hold up, who is this person? I don't want to fight today. I want to do my show. But my show is a fighting show. So.
Well, I had one. I forgot to tell you, I had one say that to me 2 weeks ago. But what happened was I couldn't say nothing because I had to start my live. I just said, I'm here for my brother. That's my brother at the end of the day. Y'all don't know that we had a relationship with each other. That's my brother. But say I couldn't really get into it because I had to start my show. And I had people waiting, so it will not be right to have them waiting and stuff like that. So, but I let them know, nah, you know, we not gonna play this type of game. You know what I mean? And
That's what I
so,
tell people. Just because you don't see people don't mean people don't know who I am and support what I do. A lot of people don't know who I am and support what I do. But a lot of people know how long I've been around the things that I've been dealing with. I'm like, oh, you're fighting that same fight. Fight ain't over with it till you win. And a total win is a win. Ain't nothing else a win for me.
yeah. I said for me, now I'm gonna tell people, Israel Doctrine, we know each other for a long time. I fight, I have my time to fight, but my thing is fighting for righteousness. It's a different fight. And I mean, I fought for righteousness before, but sometimes we get sidetracked. So now I'm fighting for righteousness now. So always been me, but you know when we pray to God and when you repent and stuff like that, you know. So now it's like, man, I smack you up, but it's like, nah, I'm gonna smack you with truth, and
Yeah.
you can go on with that.
The only thing you can fight with, and I didn't have to fight all of YouTube because they out here just lying about me. See, when I attacked the guy, I know you probably know. When I attacked that guy in the beginning, everybody was like, he ain't got no heart, he ain't this and that. But I wasn't attacking the other guy. Me and the other guy was friends. Then, now that I'm trying to show him love, they saying he ain't got no love for them people. He ain't got no love for children. He ain't got no love for this. But it's like I'm over here helping him and trying to help him and fight. Why me and the other guy ain't cool? So now you got to compare and contrast with what you said back then and what's going on now. And when you compare it and contrast it, I'm the same person.
Yeah. I just know that throughout the years that we've been on doing this and everything, what's so sad about, especially in this space, is you see the same people cause confusion. And also you see this, they got a bigger audience, and we not hating on them. Let me tell the people from the outside. It's not hate, it's not hate for the audience, but you know it's toxic, and you still support it, and you wonder why that there's no good in what you do. But you're supporting what the devil is doing. You're
Well,
supporting it. You're supporting it. You want to be corporate about it. No, I gotta say it because when a person trying to do what's right, it's like
Well, I'm gonna tell the world what my alias is because I don't really tell people what my. But my alias is the speckled bird. You know why I use the term speckled bird? Number one is biblical. I use the speckled bird because birds of a feather flock together, and unless they speckled like you, you're not gonna flock with them.
mm-hmm,
And only few people that heard me use that term. And when they hear
mm-hmm.
speckled bird, what's up? I look, I be like, who is that? It
All
it
right.
shocked me when I hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the speckled bird is not in a crowd of black birds or white birds. It only gonna hang out with the flock that look like him, because birds of a feather flock together.
Right. And also, I have a saying too. I call some of the people parasite scholars.
Sound like a good term.
I've been using that for years. I just haven't used it for like last 3 years because like my change. But I call them parasite scholars. Y'all, you know, and so we have to understand that there are some people think that when you do right, you do wrong. There's the middle. There's no middle of right or wrong. There's no middle of right or wrong.
What's the old saying? Two wrongs don't make a right, but it do make it equal. Hey, you got to balance this world out.
They don't want to. That's the problem.
I believe
They
in
don't want to battle. I used to say they want to battle it out. I say years ago. Maybe they don't want. Maybe they don't know, but they know it. But they don't want to.
two wrongs don't make a right, but it sure do equal things out.
Yeah.
And in law, what do the two sides do? You want it to be equaled out, don't you? You don't want this to weigh too heavy. You don't want this. You don't want it to be too much on that side. You want a balance in everything you do. That's why people don't address the laws of the world. Gravity is a law. It's a reason that law exists.
Mm-hmm.
Everything has a purpose. So yeah, man,
It's just sad.
I'm glad to come over, man.
I'm glad that you're here. You know, people that it's not the first time. This is not the first time the man he been he been on my channel. He been here a few times.
As I said, I don't like my friends to be attacked and stuff, so I don't show up because people will. Those that stalk me will say, "Where he at? Where he go? Where? Let's go over there and mess with this guy now." And I don't want my friends to be attacked.
No, that never happened to me. Like, oh, that happened that one time 2 weeks ago. Like I said, brother Israel, because I had to do a live. If I ain't had to do a live that time, they would have got that work. Trust me, they would have got that work. Because there's one thing about me. I don't run. I'm not saying I'm the bad person and stuff. Let's just say, once upon a time, that's all I'm going to say. Once upon a time,
Well,
and I'm going to
if
leave it
I
just
was
like that.
if I was a strategic person, then I will show up places and get other people involved in my conflict. But because I care for people, unless somebody say I want to interview you or something, I just don't pop up. I might pop up in the chat sometime, but I don't pop up on stage because I believe it's a lot of COINTEL pro people out here on this YouTube. So I don't want people to be bothered by COINTEL pro.
Mhm.
It may help your channel, it might grow, but I try to keep them away from my.
I mean, it helps other people's channels, but at the end of the day, What does it say about you?
What?
At the end of the day, because I seen it. You know, we've been at this for a long time. Angie, Angie, she is consecrated. You know what I'm talking about, Sister Angie, because you part of the conversation too. We seen people. If I go and say Israel Dalton, he's a faker. Oh, you know, a lot of people come in there. You know that I know that. Oh, Angie ain't about that. The people flock to that. They will flock to that. I have a cash. My cash that would be click, 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 click.
You got a
But
cash.
we having conversations like this.
You got a cash app. People hit that cash app. $2.
Everyone want to hit that. It's flash right there.
Brother, sister
But
need
like
a
I said, if I said something about you, or I said something about Sister Angie, you get they flocking. You know, they will come. They were like, yeah, we want to see something. Because I seen it happen. Hit the super chat. Ain't nothing really changed. Just different faces, different times. That's it. That's all that's changed. But other stuff never changed. And we talking about grown people. We talking about people in their 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s and even their 70s still act like this.
Yeah, I got an old school Quantel Pro dude on me. Follow me daily, talk about me. I was over there like talking to him the other day, like you stalking and stuff, and he like, you over here on my channel, and I'm like, well, who is Pizzy? Because they like to call me Pizzy. Israel Doctrine of a name to play with, so they don't play with it. I was like, who you talking about when you say Pizzy? If you talking about Pizzy, then I'm addressing what you called me and what you talking about. You made me
Right.
the subject matter. I didn't come over here and start no subject matter. You
Right.
start.
Just said, especially us as a people, we still, there's a lot of things that's going against us as a people, and we still don't get it. I'll talk about some of us. Some of us still don't get it. Don't get it. I'm gonna start bringing back the names. I'm glad you thanks for reminding me, Sister Angie. I want to bring back a lot of names and my concepts. I think it's that time to bring that back to my channel. I got quite a few concepts. I got to start bringing it back. I got to go through my channel, write it down, bring it back. So people know. I haven't used some of my concepts because, like I said, it's all about change and involvement. But I'm gonna go back, start bringing those stuff back. Okay, yeah, I'm bringing it back. Yes, I'm bringing it back after my birthday, June 4th. I'll bring it back. I gotta enjoy my birthday. I gotta go deep in my channel. But I want you to go, people that are outside, I want you to go support Sister Angie. Thank you so much. And I want you to go to Israel Doctrine. Please go support the brother. He's been doing this a long time. He's all about the spiritual part of our family. And all about fighting against this system, you know. Oh, well, Angie, what you need to do, hit the bell, right? Hit the bell, unsubscribe and subscribe back. So again, because YouTube, I know about you, YouTube something else.
You
So,
ain't trying to pay that money like they used to.
oh, you remember I was monetized and they took me off.
Well, YouTube is in war with people over monetization and different stuff. It's a lot of stuff going on. That's why a lot of these crooked content creators get out here and do a lot of foul stuff so they can only make the money. It's economic thing.
Mm. It'll work. No, Angie, it'll work.
Well, I'm finna get up off here, man. I'm yawning. I don't want to go to sleep on your
No,
channel.
that's all right, because I'm ready to get off here and make your last remarks, brother.
Hey, check out Israel Doctrine. I talk about a lot of folly and a lot of good stuff. Depends on what you're into. But I do push that there's a nation of Israel and there's no such thing as a Hebrew Israelite nation. So if you hear me over here or you hear people, you see Israel for us the name, I'm a Israelite. I'm not a Hebrew Israelite. Anybody tell you I'm a Hebrew Israelite, that's because they hating and lying on me and trying to get a position. Appreciate that.
Yes.
Out of here.
Thank you. Appreciate you. And I will catch you on the next one.
All right.
All right. Angie
Peace.
in the chat. Peace. Angie in the chat. Do you want to make your last remarks, Angie? And I want you to stay right there because I'll make my last remarks. I want you to stay right there when I make my last remarks. That's how we do it as a family. Bye for now. But stay right there, Angie. Stay right there. This been great. The ones who hearing this for the sidelines, even the haters, you can share this out. Very much appreciated. Shout out to the miss. And we getting things done, no matter what. We also hear testimony that family do stick together. We actually see that man do take care of woman, and woman take care of man. We also know this, that the man gonna be there for a woman, and a woman gonna be there for man. We see it. There's no myth about that. You heard it on here, Brother McLean. Israel Doctrine. Grinda knows what I'm talking. I know what I'm talking about. So what I'm saying is this: let's build a family of reality. Let's build a family that we stick to each other. And I'm not saying that everything when we say to each other, we're gonna disagree, but at the end of the day, we still family. Because we have to understand. Now I'm talking about us as African descent. There are other races still don't believe that we part of the human family. And that's why they bring in these viewpoints trying to separate the black man and the black woman. They use some of us to do that. And it's not just happening. Me being on this earth, June 4th, I'll be 58. This been going on long before I came into existence. And that's another point we better understand too. But we better be on top of it too. On behalf of my channel, The Underrated Darkness, yours truly, the #1 grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media. You better believe it, because I am. Respect my existence. I created that years ago too. And then she said to go back and bring it out. Yeah, I'm going to go and bring it out. Yes, I am. I'm going to bring back my concepts and all that. I'm going to hit y'all with that. It has to be a spiritual. It has to be a social. It has to be a cultural shaking up that us as a people got to have if we want to better ourselves. And we all imperfect. We have our flaws. But we got to work through those flaws to be better. Because you know why? Because we are winners. I'm a winner. You're a winner. Remember that. So, on behalf of my channel, again, the Underrated Darkness, yours truly, the number one grind, one of the best kept secrets on social media. Believe that. This is the last of the Underrated Brunch Talk, number 11. Thank you too, Sister Angie, and please do not be a stranger. Do not be a stranger. And also, Sister Angie, I want to do a chop up with you. Let me explain the chop up before I get off. It's not an interview. You be the main guest. I ask you some questions about things on your channel, family, and stuff. And also, I want you to ask me about myself. It's like an interchange. Then don't be a stranger. We interact with each other. I want to ask you to I need a picture from you or avatar. You let your people know if you want to do a chopper with me on my channel. Do a short video, and I take care of the rest. Yeah. Let's do it up there. Give me an email. I'm waiting for the email. Okay, right here. There goes Mars right there. You can email me right now so I can plug you in. But I'm gonna explain again before I get off. It's not an interview. I'm gonna ask you questions, but also I want you to ask me questions. We're gonna interact. It depends how long you're going. I said, for instance, if you're gonna do a chopper for like 35 minutes to an hour. For instance, within that 20-minute or 25-minute mark, I'm gonna ask people, they want to ask questions about you. But I will screen the questions out. If I feel it's not appropriate, I'm not going to answer that. Then I will do that, and then make your last one, make my last remarks. Then everything is good. Okay, that's how I do it. But like, if you want to do that, I'm gonna need a picture or avatar from you. But email me right now so I can plug you in, Angie. All right. And thank y'all so much. Good afternoon. And shout out to the Miss Cocotina. Much blessings to y'all and everybody else. And just remember, no matter if you have a lot, no matter if you have a little, you still winning. Still winning. Be around winners. Even we suffer. Yeah, email me right now, please, so I can plug you in. Be a winner. Because y'all a winner. We the righteous winners. Have a blessed day. Good afternoon. This one is Ghettos. Peace.